When last we were in the world of Destos, in the Feywild, you guys traversed across the plains of the north to the mountains where you scaled 4,000 feet up, managed to not encounter the Bear King, which is pretty tight, and then snuck your fucking asses all the way into the Goblin King's kingdom. You guys took a boat up, climbed up the towers, and are now standing undetected on the bridge right outside of the Goblin King's throne room. You're all there. You're all very, very visible. Standing on a bridge right outside of the Goblin King's throne room.
Wait, do we have Cloak of Shadows on us?
Pass of the Wild?
Pass without trace?
Pass without trace, yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you still do.
Okay.
Right. Are we still...
Plus
Oh,
don't we have that D4?
I'm sorry.
Don't we have an additional D4 on that roll too?
Well, he's
Maybe.
got to cast guidance every time.
From
or
what?
whatever.
I don't know. I just
What?
remember throwing an extra D4 when we were sneaking.
That was when I was casting guidance, I believe.
Okay.
The guy who doesn't remember was guiding us. Great.
Well, that's the thing.
Every single rock star is a drug user, dude. Raggle's a fucking... You think
Little
that
did you guys know, but I was rolling for alcohol. I was drinking a lot of that fucking
Jub
Orc-
juice?
orc whiskey.
Oh, the orc wine whiskey, yeah.
Alright, what do we see around us?
You guys feel the gentle breeze drifting through these towers, almost like the way that a breeze flows through a city. Around you on the ground, you see thousands of goblins kind of going about daily business. Directly beneath you, kind of encompassed in the area of these four towers, you see that there is beautiful gardens and fountain that have a waterfall. There are goblins going about general business, making just general goblin noises as they walk and move and meander about, carrying things here and there. A lot of it kind of looks like just sort of busy work, like not goblins aren't typically known to like run kingdoms, so a lot of it looks like they're just kind of moving things from place to place to look busy more than anything.
Alright, and so we're on this catwalk bridge thing, right?
Correct. So if you zoom super in on the map, there's that bridge that goes from the left tower up to the top middle tower. You guys are on that bridge.
Alright, are we facing that door, or is it open arch?
It is a stained glass door that is translucent, not transparent. So you can kind of see figures through it, but can't really make out what those figures are. You see what looks like a big throne and what looks like a tiny little thing sitting in this big ass throne. And so to the best of your knowledge, you're outside of the Goblin King's throne room.
Alright, stay here. I'm
Rago
gonna
goes
look
to take
inside.
some. Rago goes to take some water, but he accidentally drinks some liquor.
Oh god, that's not what I
give me
need
a
right now.
Constitution saving throw real quick.
Oh shit.
Okay, it was only like a thing. It was an 18.
It's 18, perfect. I was just gonna roll to see if you puke in your mouth a little bit because you got something you weren't expecting.
Rago, quit drinking right now. It's
It was
not
an
the time.
accident.
No.
He gets a little bit more now that he knows it's liquor. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh, nice, dude. Sick.
I was just looking for some water. He spits it a little.
You
The first
spit
time.
it?
He
You
spit it
out
the
of your
first time.
mouth?
The first time, because he wasn't expecting
Okay,
it.
just kind of in front of him and a little bit onto your party. I'm just making sure that you're not spitting a mouthful of liquid off this bridge onto the blows.
Yeah, just
That's a good way to get everybody to look up.
Alright, I guess Zelonis is gonna peer in.
You're going to do
I definitely
what?
rattled
You're standing in
some
front of the double door. It's a giant stained glass double door.
Alright, I'm gonna...
It's about 10
Uh,
feet tall.
I'm gonna try to stealth up and keep my myself against the railing, so I'm not like casting a silhouette against the door.
Okay,
I
sure.
go
Go
with
ahead and give
him.
me a stealth check. Both of you guys give me stealth checks.
I know he said to stay back. I got a
22.
natural 20.
Okay. Go ahead. What'd you get, Zelonis?
22.
22. Cool. So you are able to make your shadow look like a part of the nothing shadow that is Zelonis' shadow, to the point that the party almost can't even see you.
Right
with that
behind me?
Yeah. Well, you don't know. He got a nat
You don't
20.
even know.
Oh,
You
Not
said
know
stay here. You said stay here, and I followed you fully stealth.
Nat 20, so stealth that even Zelonis thinks that he's alone.
that's a 30, dude.
Yeah, that's a 30.
Oh,
At least, dude. I didn't even add my modifier.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can peek through the door. Just open it up
Okay, you want to
slowly.
try and poke open the door a tiny bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing whatever he's doing. Behind
Okay.
him.
Go
Looking
ahead
underneath
and
his
give
cracks.
me a sleight of hand check to see if you can open it just so. Like you can. I think Zelonis is in front, so.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I got Sour Patch Water.
Nat
boys.
20.
Nat 20. Yeah, dude, you fucking. Nobody has ever seen a door open as tactfully. I don't know how to make opening a door nat 20 a good nat 20, but you've never.
impression of
Every
it?
single person is so impressed by this door opening that you all just are like, I've been opening doors wrong forever. This is the way doors are meant to be opened, and this is the guy who should always be doing it.
Just
Um,
in Zelonis' head. Oh yeah.
For a split second, Rigel thinks that Zelonis would make a really good doorman. You open the door ever so slightly, and just inside the door, to the left and to the right, you see that there are two goblins with spears standing guard.
I put a baton in the door.
Why?
What?
I put a baton between the so the door doesn't close between the hinges.
Oh, so you prop
Oh,
it
like
open.
in the upper edge a little bit?
Yeah, at the bottom hinge.
Bottom
Does
hinge.
it work?
Give me a sleight of hand check, and then I'll roll to see if. Give me a sleight of hand check, dude.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking for my master sheet. It's
And
a
then I'll roll
it's a
to see
17.
if the metal against the glass heavy doors make it shatter or anything like.
Oh god.
16. Okay. So yeah, you have it. It's just slightly ajar, just barely. A piton is like a very small spike, so it is just barely open, such that you could get like a vertical little view of what's going on inside. What are you guys doing?
How these doors open in or open out towards us?
Yeah, that's a good call.
They open presumably in either direction.
What?
Yeah,
So
dude, it's just
I'm
a loose
assuming
hinge.
I'm assuming I popped one side open and then the other to see both the goblins.
I'm assuming that you kind of like open them towards you just barely, so you could get a view inside and fucking.
Stained glass saloon doors.
Yeah, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can see the Goblin King. I'm gonna roll investigation.
Okay.
Nice. I want to
Ooh,
also
nice.
do perception.
18.
Perception for what? 18? Yeah, you see that there is a little goblin wearing a crown in a way too big for him throne. Like, this was not a throne designed for a goblin. It was designed for like a full-sized individual. And he is sitting on the edge of it almost like a toddler at a restaurant, like kicking his legs, like excited.
What is he
What's
looking at,
the-
or what
what's-
is he doing?
He's kind of not. He's just sort of looking out and being the Goblin King.
What shape is the room?
Oh, circular.
How many pillars are there?
Inside, none.
So it's just like a big dome room?
It's got vaulted ceilings.
All right, I'm gonna back up.
Can I roll to see if I can figure out what the fuck they're doing?
Yeah. Please give me a perception check, or an investigate, whatever you'd like.
Let me see. Perception. Okay, I'll do perception. That would be 9,
Rygel has a hard time controlling himself.
12.
He's like half stocked. Considers jerking off real quick.
I got a 12.
A 12. It looks kind of like they're opening the door a little bit.
All right, I'm heading back to the party. I'm gonna stealth back.
Okay, they're
And,
like they're like a foot and a half behind you. You guys are like at the
Oh.
door.
I'm gonna turn around. Whoa. So far, I see 2 goblins and the Goblin King just sitting there on the throne.
Well, I mean,
Did you do another investigate check when you opened it and looked in? You looked for the Goblin King, and then there's another door.
I thought I opened both of them, like slightly.
Like across the room?
What?
Oh,
Like
that
by the other
door?
bridge?
Oh no, I didn't look.
Okay, well, it still is open as you got it. You got it open to a perfect amount that nobody noticed, and then Rigel kept it there, so it is still open a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, so
Right.
what is this?
You found
This
him.
is-
That's the guy we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
It's a bridge, and then right in front of the bridge is one double set of double doors? Or...
Are you zoomed in on the towers right now?
I can be. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. Hold on. Open an image editor.
Yeah.
Where
Can
the
you-
fuck is
just
it open?
Just describe it.
Well, do you see the middle tower? There's 4 towers. There's one on the left, then one in the top middle, then there's 2 on...
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well,
that
there's
one
one in the
exactly
front.
that's marked off. So, the bridge to the left of that is where you guys are standing, and there's those big stained glass doors.
I put a mark where we
The
are.
upper right bridge?
The upper
No.
left bridge. Not
The
by
upper
the
left
dragon's
And we're
face.
going into the top tower?
That's where you... Yes, right. You're right outside of that, and there's 2 stained glass doors.
What are you
Cool,
doing?
and wait, and there's... Okay, so we climbed into the middle balcony... bridge?
Darius shot an arrow with a rope and was able to get you guys up there quietly.
Cool.
Welcome back.
So, I'm gonna go up to Zelonis after...
You're next to him.
Well, I was standing by the door for a little bit, and then I came back.
You guys were all right next to the door the whole time.
What?
Oh,
Nobody's not
What?
near the door, guys.
Hey,
What?
Zelonis,
What?
what's the door over there?
Oh, I forgot about that one. And I'm gonna go back to the door and check to see if I can look inside at the
I wanna
other
go check out
door.
the other...
Well, I don't think we can get to it, can we?
Does it
it's a
matter? We
bridge.
found the dude, right? That's the dude you wanted.
Well, yeah, but we don't want to charge.
Go in
right
there and get him.
While you guys are talking,
Why not?
you start hearing noises from basically behind you at the tower to behind you from inside of whatever that room is.
I'm gonna see.
look.
Can I see
Until-
anything in there? I
You're
want to
like-
do a check.
It's more stained glass doors. You can give me a perception or investigate if you'd like, or try and go peek through them.
I'll
Perception.
give it a 14 perception. See if I can see what the noises sound like. If it sounds good or bad. You know, screams or
Right.
laughs.
It sounds like shattering glassware
Oh, that's not good. All right,
Wait,
so
where's that coming from?
behind you
Yeah.
guys on the other
Oh,
tower.
shit.
Okay, let's not go to that tower.
Unless it's a party.
Should we bust
Opa!
into this
Guys,
goblin
we're
room?
exposed out here in the open.
Maybe I can play him. Maybe I can distract him with a nice goblin-y song.
I mean, at this point, I think that might be one of our best options.
Better than just standing here.
So
Alright.
I'll go across the room and I'll be his jester.
So you're just gonna walk in?
You're not.
I mean, if he walks in playing an instrument and singing, that's not the worst idea.
Goblins aren't like the most brilliant creatures, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
All right. This is what we do.
So Raggle's just gonna walk in playing an
Are
instrument.
you ready?
Wait, hold on. No.
I can send in.
Don't.
He's
do that.
attaching
He
things
grabs-
to him
he
like a
grabs my
one-man
elbow.
band.
I can
No.
send in an image first if you wish.
No. We need to find out what's coming up behind us first. Darius, can you go scout it out?
Got it. Darius is going to stealth over to the other door,
Everybody hold
and
your
that's going
position
to
here.
be a
Did you say that
26.
there was?
Oh, you're not cursed, dude. Okay, so yeah, you sneak
No, that
over.
was a 6, but I'm plus 10 plus the plus 10, so
Sure. So you get over to the door. You're gonna just try and open it gently and peek in a little bit. Give me a sleight of hand on that.
Too much check.
yeah, no, that's not good. That's going to be a 9.
9. Well, honestly, hold on. Let me. 9 versus that. You're so lucky that I just rolled a 7 right now on how much noise they're making, so they didn't hear you. You just see that there's some goblins in there that just kind of look like they're rage rooming. They're just breaking things.
Okay, so
They're
I'm gonna.
taking like crystal vases, what looks like priceless works of art, and just smashing them in piles and just giggling to each other as they break.
Okay, so I'm gonna let that door naturally go back to its resting position and
Sure.
move back to the party.
Very cool, very cool.
It's just some goblins breaking some stuff.
Oh god. Alright. Thamir, can you make me look like a goblin?
Unfortunately, I cannot. You are much too large for that. And
What about Barry?
unfortunately, I do not have that ability on other people.
God.
Wait,
Alright,
maybe
I
I
walk
can-
in.
And I look in my
Yeah,
bag.
good luck hiding an orc, dude.
I could disguise myself.
I'm walking in.
That is
You're
true.
walking-
Rigel does
Alright,
have disguise
I'll-
self. Wait,
I'll follow-
Zelonis is just walking in?
Yep, and I'm gonna follow him.
And I'm gonna also come in. Do, 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 do. It's the Goblin King.
Give me a performance check on that while I roll to see how well this goes for you guys.
Okay. I got a.
This is the most important performance of your life, Rigel.
Oh my
It's
god.
not going well.
Goblins are not connoisseurs
It's
of
a
the arts.
21.
21's absolutely adequate for a goblin
We
sense.
are
So
here to.
you guys
bring
walk
you
in and
cheer.
you see that there are 4 goblins with spears and a goblin king. They all just start panicking. The goblin king's like, "What the fuck do I even have guards for?
Gibraltar!
Why are there people walking in here? What? No!
I go into my bag.
What
I
is
go into my
this?"
bag and I get screaming grass and I start throwing it into the air.
Oh my god, no, why did I give that to you? No!
Give me
I regret
I've
this.
never had a situation I didn't know how to handle as a fucking DM, and I just dropped a dice in my whiskey.
Good
What am I
night,
rolling?
boy.
Okay, so the Goblin King,
I
you
rolled.
see-
It's a 19.
Who walked in and who did not?
I did not. I am hanging back.
Outside, Barry, did
probably
you walk
had
in?
I'm waiting by the door, but not walking
I
in.
feel like if I saw everyone walking in, I probably would have, right? I'm their hired hand.
Sure. So you walk in. Thamior is the only one outside. You guys get surrounded by 4 goblins with spears pointing at you, and you see Gibraltar stands up on his throne. And he goes, "Explain yourselves."
Mona sent
I play my
us.
pan flute. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle.
Gibraltar.
Mona said,
Zelonis.
Oh my god. Mona sent us to talk to you.
"Give me a persuasion check." It's a very easy beat on that. He did not. He's a goblin.
Alright. 16.
Yeah. He goes, "And what would she send people to break into my home for?"
We killed the Shadow King.
I'm gonna offer him a drink.
Oh, well, I mean, one of you guys has fucking manners. You see that he runs over to you like a little raccoon and is like sniffing while he like climbs around you up to your hand, and he just grabs the drink out of it and goes back over like a
Rigel does the Post Malone booby face. Are
What
you
is that?
seriously not impressed that we killed the Dark Lord? The Post Malone booby face? You had never seen that meme?
booby face.
Yeah, Post Malone.
Oh,
He has like a jaw.
Oh yeah, yeah, when somebody's flashing him in the crowd.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rigel does that face and gets upset that he doesn't care that we killed the Shadow King.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would I care that you killed the Shadow King? Do you see where I live? Look at this. I have a kingdom. He had a woods. He lived in the woods.
It is very nice. We've come to because we need your help.
And you owe us a favor.
Okay, hold on.
I smack Rigel in the chest hard.
I say, hey, there's no reason to get all out of sort. Have a drink and.
Themior, you all of a sudden are poked in the back as you're ushered into the door by a few more goblins with spears.
Oh,
Just go. And you guys see Themior comes in.
I should have heard them coming up behind me.
Not with your passive perception at 15.
Uh,
Nope, Themior, passive perception at 14. You didn't hear them.
damn it.
you get ushered into the room, and you're now in with your group. You guys now have like 7 or 8 goblins with spears pointing at you. He goes,
Let's get one thing straight. I don't owe you anything. The Shadow King was no threat to me. What favor could you possibly need from me?
Well, fine. We don't
Raggle,
need a
shut up.
favor. But the material plane is in danger, and if you
Yes.
don't help us, your plane is also going to die.
I place my hand or I use mage hand and place it over Rigel's mouth.
okay, go ahead and
biggest
I'll just
mouth we have
sick.
here.
You just cover it, and the Goblin King just hears.
Yeah. Our plane is being torn apart thanks to Tink. We need to find a way to stop it. Word is that this place is the link between Tink.
Well, fuck. I thought maybe this could be a problem. Okay, shit. What is it that you need from me?
We need to find out the source of this power and stop it. I'm sure whatever you need will help.
Alright, follow me.
He walks out through the doors that you guys didn't come through, the other one on the right. Do you guys just follow him? I mean, he's got 7 goblins with
Yeah, I'll
spears
follow him.
behind you guys. Following you. They're not like gesturing at you because the Goblin King seems fine. You guys get ushered in through. You're walking across all the bridges all the way
Mr.
back
Goblin,
down.
what's your name?
My name is Gibraltar, and I am a king. You can refer to me as Gibraltar.
Pay
All right,
him
Gibraltar.
I never removed the mage hand from his mouth, so
mind.
I'm maintaining concentration to keep it.
Okay.
in front of
So Rygel's not saying jack shit unless you want to do like an acrobatics check to try and like duck. Nope. Okay, so you're just muffle handing. Goblin King says nothing as he leads you guys across all the bridges down to the first floor of that building that his throne room was in.
During the walk, can I inquire to Gibraltar how he managed to acquire this place?
Yeah, you sure can. To which he responds,
Fuck off, guy. I don't even know you.
I'm just curious is all.
I'm a very powerful king, and I'm very strong. And I could kill you with one hand if I wanted to.
and he lifts up this like hand that's the size of your fingernail.
Please don't. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
That was my fault. I shouldn't have vaped and tried to talk in a goblin voice.
Ooh. Is that some, do you have some puff? I have some myself.
We have... I don't have to explain anything to you.
Okay.
You guys make it to what seems to be the bottom floor of this first tower, and it is an ornate stone room with nothing but an altar in the middle, which kind of just looks like the top of a nail. It's like a cylinder going up to like a tabletop surface, almost
Nice.
like not a wagon wheel, a giant like spool, but without the bottom part. It just comes out of the ground, is made of stone. There's runes all around it, and there's a gentle indent in it that looks like it's about the exact circumference of the crown that's on his head. You see that the Goblin King looks at you guys, and he goes,
When the leader of Tink came to me, he gave me a kill switch to their device. Their device harnesses the power of the other planes. Look, I'm a goblin, but I'm also a businessman. I'm not an idiot, and I knew there were risks. I knew that giving him our support would pose inherent risks. There is a kill switch installed, and... well,
Has he not?
I don't know how it
contacted you?
works.
Oh. I'm surprised he hasn't contacted you. They kind of messed up there. Everything's in disarray.
Everything's been kind of radio silent from Tink since they left.
Well, that kind of makes sense. They tore a hole into the existence.
The indent in the table, does something go there?
Maybe there's crown, but like, they can't take it off.
Wait, what?
The crown on your head, it doesn't
Yeah.
come off?
I try and rip the hand off my mouth.
Okay, go ahead and give me. Give me a strength check, and it'll be, I guess, against them or a spell save.
So that's 15.
I don't pass.
You go to who is India?
Spectator.
Okay, you go to remove this face from your hand. You go to remove this hand from your face, and you're unable to do so. And it kind of smacks you a little bit and stings, and you just.
I
So-
can't. I can't get the crown off. It doesn't work. It doesn't come off.
It really hurts my throat to talk like that. By the way, I'm pushing up on my Adam's apple with both thumbs.
Oh, that
Well, you're
does.
doing a great job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Now
I turned to Zelonis. Zelonis,
Yeah.
see if maybe you could help him take it off. Maybe it's just stuck.
Gibraltar, you mind if I try to take it off?
Give her a go, bud.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pull it off his head.
Yeah, give me an athletics check on it, Doug.
Here we go. Rigel, wish me luck.
I remove the hand from his mouth.
Michael crosses his arms and turns away.
Oh shit! I was muted. I said, yeah, and then I was like, "Good luck." And then
24.
I offered you a chisel.
Oh god, no.
A 24? Okay, also give me a sleight of hand check here.
Alright. Let's see. Where's that at? There it is. Ooh! Nat 20. Plus
Nat
1.
Perfect. So you yank this fucking crown and you throw the Goblin King across the room,
Oh my
basically into the wall, but he flies away, the crown remains in your hands, and all of the guards have spears up at you guys. He goes,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
god! Gibraltar, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
No, that was kind of fun, actually.
Darius is like looking at like the crown and looking at the table, but we gotta put the crown on the table.
Yeah.
I hand the Goblin King another shot.
he immediately takes it. He eats whatever container you gave it. He just puts all of it into his mouth,
Samuel,
like he's jamming a clementine in there with the rind on.
Samuel,
Just
what kind of
Why don't-
magic is this crown?
It's hard to say. Fortunately, I don't think I have. I have detect magic, but it's a ritual, so it'll take me 10 minutes to come up with it.
Rigel, do you know what this is?
Oh yeah, Rigel has identify.
Yeah, let me identify that shit.
okay.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I can just wildly guess it?
Yeah, you go ahead and do that for me. Let's see. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of spell, the magic item, or an other man.
I got a 4.
Its properties and how to whether it requires 2 minutes to use, how many charges it has, and you learn whether the spells are okay, yes. So you got a 4. It literally, to you, it kind of looks like a hoop toss game at like a carnival.
Yeah, that's cornhole, dude.
I'm familiar with this game.
So, Rigel, you go ahead and...
We're identifying the crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we need
if you
to
have a
know how it
beanbag, I'll show you how you
I
do
mean,
it.
if that's what you want to cast Identify on, it's up to you. You're the one casting it.
Yeah, I am.
You grab onto the crown and you cast Identify on it, and
I bring up my pearl and I look at it. Like I'm
magical
expecting it to-
smoke starts drifting off of it, and you understand that this crown is There is absolutely attunement to the Goblin King. He's attuned himself to it. It is a lock and key style of magic that's cast on it, and this unlocks something. How to use it is to put it in the keyhole.
Okay. I look at Darius. I'm holding this thing in my hand. I look
I
at
have
Darius.
it in my hands. I never let go.
Oh, okay. Well, then put it in this thing.
Oh, I mean, it's nothing special
Put
or
it-
what?
Just put it in the table.
All right.
Put it in
I put it in the table.
You guys put it on the indented ridge on the table, and it sits on the indented ridge on the table.
I put
Uh,
the twig
now
that I
turn
thought
it.
was
Rago,
and
give me an insight check.
15.
This is an attuned item, so you guys doing any of this is irrelevant.
Hey,
Magic is only effective of the Goblin King.
hey, Mr. Goblin King,
Yeah.
I take that twig I have and I put it on top.
can you come over here and turn this key for us?
Key? What key?
Come here.
Okay.
He saunters over to you.
Hey,
Right, go
What's
away.
up,
Put
guys?
your
What are you
hand
up to? What are you guys
on
doing?
this crown
Oh,
and give it a little turn.
He's reaching
I pick
up, but
him
he
up.
can't.
I
You
pick him up.
him-
Oh,
He
okay.
kicks his legs and he gives out a little wee as you pick him up. He's so happy.
I turn the key.
He puts his hand down on the crown and he pushes it in. You see that you guys see that a beam of red energy shoots out from the center of this pillar and in the circle where the crown's head would go. A beam shoots out from the top of red energy as it looks like the crown is starting to melt into these ridges and become a golden glowing circle around the edges. It looks like a conic sphere of red light that's now cast itself on the ceiling, and the pillar starts to sink into the ground, rotating counterclockwise.
I put the goblin on top of it.
It's now at ground level. This light now still shines as you see that the circumference around the outer edge of the room starts sinking down and turning into a circle staircase that appears to lead down.
what the fuck is this, dude?
Whoa. What the hell
It was
is
the
going
twig.
on?
I've never seen that before, so anything down there belongs to me.
Okay.
Have at it. You're the king.
What
I'll follow you down there, Gibraltar.
What if it's
How about
death down there? I try and intimidate him.
No.
Go ahead and give me an intimidate check.
That's a full 20.
Oh, that's a good call. We'll let the gecko go first. Go ahead, gecko.
Gecko.
He means you, lizard.
Yeah, the salamander.
Oh my god, I'm a dragon.
Ah, you are not a dragon, my friend.
I'm a dragon. And I walk down the stairs.
He goes right behind you as you're walking down the stairs. It is pitch black.
I go last.
Oh,
Is
I
there
can't see.
any rock or any
Hold
sort
on.
of thing I can pick up? that I
as we
can
start
cast
to go
light
down,
on?
as we start to go down the stairs.
I don't need it, but I can hand it to someone else. I have dark vision.
Multiple people do have dark vision as well, but yeah, there's a couple of rocks just kind of on the ground.
I pick up
don't.
a rock. I light it, and I toss it to Zelonis before he heads down there.
Cool. So as you go down, Zelonis, it looks like you see kind of, it goes down as far as this light allows you to see. It looks like it's kind of the staircase from Super Mario 64 that never ends. Like, it just looks like it goes and goes and goes and goes.
I go and go and go and go.
We go.
Love it.
We go.
Everybody following behind?
Yep.
Beautiful. Who's in the back?
I am.
You notice that none of the goblin guards follow you here.
Okay.
You
Is
guys.
the goblin here?
Oh yeah, he's in between Zelonis and whoever's right behind the Goblin King.
I'll be behind him.
Okay, so he's sandwiched between Darius and Zelonis.
Hey,
Perfect.
Gibraltar, have you ever seen a dragonborn before?
A what?
A Dragon
I've
boy.
seen at least one.
That's what I am. I'm not a gecko.
I mean, is that kind of like a kimono dragon?
I mean, it's a lot better. Kimono dragons can't really talk, can they?
You're a Gila monster. I get it.
Alright,
You're just a really. I mean, come on, dude. Like, mirrors exist, right? You see that you're a big lizard. You got a beak mouth.
I'm a good-looking lizard, though.
You don't have lips. You're a reptile, dude.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't have lips either, man. I'm just saying, like, own what you are. You're a big lizard. That's what you are. Dragons are just bigger lizards with wings. That's all. Where's your wings at, dude? If you're a dragon, where's your wings at, dude?
I don't know.
Okay, well, then let's relax with it.
Alright.
You guys are having this nice little chit chat as you make your way down what can only even be described as an insanely long journey down thousands and thousands of steps.
How long has
as
it been? Ah!
go, you can give me like a perception check to see if you want to know how long you feel like you've been walking. It feels
Ooh.
like eons.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you've been walking for like 45 minutes.
Okay, I figured out where all my rolling luck went.
I don't know where the bottom is, and I don't know when we're gonna get to it.
After enough time for me to stall to flip an image, you guys make your way to the bottom, and
Guys, I can almost see the bottom.
as you reach the bottom,
There it is, I see
you
it.
see
We're getting closer.
giant
Oh, man, I'm getting tired.
spherical stone room, and oh my god, I didn't spill anything. I'm
I
fine.
see a room made of
You
stone.
see a device that looks like this, glowing on its own as you hit the bottom step, bright enough to light the area surrounding, and it is sitting static, not moving.
Alright, let's go, smart one. What's this now?
Can I do a intelligence check on this thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got a 2.
I got
It looks like a disco ball to you, Barry. You're pretty sure that you're meant to throw a rager down here, and that's how you stop the
full
end.
20.
A full 20. This. Give me also a history check. What check did you just give me?
An intelligence check. It would have been the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, no. I need both.
Okay.
Hey Barry, what do you know what this is?
That would be
Yeah, this means it's time to party.
23.
Oh yeah.
23 in my history check.
You think back to your childhood and just the countless hours you spent sitting in the library flipping through books, and you remember a memory from when you were a kid. You see an etching into the page. Stop it, Zelenis. You see an etching into the page of something that looks very similar to this, and you remember yourself asking one of your teachers, what is this? I've never seen anything like it. You remember him describing to you the remnants of an ancient civilization that used technology not really known to our modern world, and this was a way that they were able to travel from one place to another, as well as generate a great source of energy.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe I've actually seen one of these things.
What? No, you haven't. What is this? I've seen it too. I know exactly what it is.
Hold on, let's roll his deception. It's an 8. Absolutely nobody buys that at all.
Yeah, I've totally seen this too. Yeah, I remember now. Actually, it's pretty
Well,
cool.
would you
Why don't
prefer
you?
to describe
No,
the
no, no. By all means, you said it first. You just tell them what it is, and I'll clarify in case.
It's a party ball.
Yes, you
Party
can,
ball, that's for sure.
I guess you can call it that, but really,
Start a
this
conga
is
line with one of the goblins.
this is hush you, and I may chance slap him. This is an artifact of an ancient civilization. This is nothing that has been seen since. This is able to transport people and energy amongst great distances, maybe even planes. I can't believe that this is here. This must be the switch you were talking about.
I kick it.
Careful.
You kick what part of it? The base or?
Yeah, the base.
Just by the way, guys, this is a real actual light that you can get. I made it upside down. This is $1,200 for this.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Fucking ridiculous, right? Like, absolutely looks cool,
Yeah.
but like 1,200. Come on, dude. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
You
kick
kick
the
it.
base. Gently.
Okay.
Oh,
You kick it gently, and it like you hear like boom, dong, gong.
Oh, there we go. I started it.
No, it doesn't
There it
do.
goes. There it goes.
You
It's
just kicked
going.
a big giant metal. It's not doing shit.
Careful. This is
Sitting there,
this is
glowing.
technology beyond our comprehension. We should. We've already seen what Tink has done with this kind of technology. We should be careful.
All right.
It's
Maybe
only like 8
Maybe
feet
Rigel
tall.
can figure out how it works.
Is it a pretty dark room?
Well,
No,
it's
this
definitely
thing is
glowing.
8 feet tall and glowing.
Okay, so it's just this thing in the room. What's on the outside of the room?
It literally, you see runes and what only like in our world would have just been known as basically hieroglyphics. Runes, essentially, they're all runes, but not runes that you'd recognize as
History
runes
check.
currently. Sure.
Um,
There's on ancient stuff there's a really high DC, so don't feel bad if you don't get it.
All right. Well, I'm going to inspect the
11.
runes.
Cool.
I rolled
I'm gonna
25.
inspect-
Okay, 25. You
Mm.
don't know what any of them are, but you know that these must be runes of the world past. The world that fell into war and chaos and calamity and full collapse. Thamior knows that before the modern world as we know it today, civilizations past existed on their very own, and prophecies and stories of a great war wiping out almost all living creatures wiped out these civilizations. There's some studies on what it may have been, but you just know that they're probably runes from a civilization lost to the ages.
These
Alright,
runes I
so
can't decipher.
Darius is gonna like kind of kneel down at the base of it and look at it, and he's gonna go, Rigel, come here.
Okay. Rigel goes and bumps his head.
On Bumsu's head.
Bumps his head on the metal.
Okay.
There's an accident.
Bong, clong, gong.
Rigel, be careful.
Rigel, touch the
Sorry,
thing. See if you can figure out how it works, like you did with the crown.
Okay. And I take out my pearl and fucking identify this thing.
As you reach your hand out and grab it, as you cast Identify, your mind goes pure black. You can't think or see or hear, and you disappear for a few moments. You don't know what's happening. As far as you're concerned, there is no time, there is no you, there's just nothingness. And then you shoot back 5 feet and are launched from this thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a planar device.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. It definitely has something to do with dimensional phasing.
Or it just has no flavor.
Perhaps. I did not taste anything.
I would advise you do not taste it.
I may have already done so, but it was no taste.
I'm at a loss then. I have no clue.
Hey, Mr. Goblin King,
Yeah.
come over here and touch this thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like to touch things.
He reaches out and he touches it, and now he is.
Cool. Now I'm also touching it. We're like brothers, dude. This is cool. I like you guys. This is what are you guys even up to? What's up? What's going on? You guys want to hang out?
We're trying to save the dimension.
Wait, so he touched it and nothing happened?
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right.
It's exactly correct, Darius.
I I'm gonna put my hand on the Goblin King's shoulder and see if anything happens.
Oh, we're getting friendly.
He puts his hand on the back of your thigh.
I'm gonna have to
Who's
stability
up next?
check that. Okay, that was a very good pass.
I mean, you guys
Um,
are kind of alone with the Goblin King. There's nobody else with you. So if you
wait,
were gonna have a bad stability check, that
No,
would be
they're
perfect.
They're reading.
Okay,
I see.
okay. So then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. It looks like the inside might move, so I'm gonna lift up the Goblin King and have him see if he can make the inside.
Oh,
like,
give it a
move
little
and spin.
spin, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. You lift up the Goblin King, and he goes to see if he can get it to start spinning, and everybody is thrown back against the wall.
Oh my god, the fucking breakdown on that music.
The entire fucking cylinder, all 45 minutes of walking, a pillar of light shoots up, literally all the way up to the top, and you guys are borderline blinded by the light. It takes you several moments for your eyes to adjust, and you see that as this thing starts spinning at an incomprehensible speed inside of itself, there are 8 circles on the ground with runes you don't recognize that all light up.
Whoa.
Are they all the
gonna-
same color?
All of them glow a gentle violet, but so bright that it's almost white. Kind of like Mace Windu's lightsaber.
I'm gonna place my hand on one of the runes.
You give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
On one of the runes in the circle that are lit up violet?
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
That is gonna be a 22.
That's so lucky you would have lost a hand. You feel your hand start to go somewhere. And you are just able, as you kind of see your hand almost start to pixelate and drift away like ash from wood, you're able to rip it out intact.
Ah!
Do not
What was
touch
that?
this stuff. Nobody. We do not understand this technology. We must be
Oh.
very careful.
Wait, I feel like we're supposed to be turning something off, not on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
it
get
looks like that kind of looked pretty good. I mean,
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't doing that
We gotta
before,
put-
so.
The truth behind this.
What did we just do, though?
the fuck should I know?
We turned it on.
I don't know, Mike. Can I do an insight check to see if I can see?
Give me an insight check based on what you just experienced.
That is gonna be a 21.
This will take you guys somewhere. This will teleport you somewhere.
Okay. It seems like my hand was going somewhere. It's gonna take us somewhere. That's all I know.
Wait, so each one of these are portals?
I don't.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. This is maybe the way that you get back to the material plane, guys.
Which route should we take?
Okay, what can you describe what some of these one of these runes looks like very specifically?
Yeah, so I'll just draw one for you.
Perfect.
Exactly.
You said there's 6?
There are 8 circles lit up on the ground around this thing now.
Do any of these symbols look familiar to when we visited the Timekeeper?
Go ahead and give me a history check and see.
14.
Can I be in one of the
This is
rooms?
already fucking nuts, dude. Can't believe you just said that, someone.
Why?
Because it's amazing. That's what one of these looks like?
Yep.
Alright, hashtag Jesus fuck. Okay.
Everybody stand near a circle.
Alright.
I'm not doing that. That sounds bad. I don't want to leave.
Oh, you can be
Okay.
part of our team, Gibraltar. I think we can use your power.
Oh yeah, cool for sure.
He walks right up to one of the circles.
My fucking crown is gone, dude. I got nothing here. Let's go. This is a temporary gig for me. This
Fuck
isn't even my kingdom, guys. Come on.
All right. And then
Wait.
I guess we
We can't
all.
just jump into any one of these portals. We have to pick a portal specifically, I feel like. Where are we
You
jumping?
The portal, the circles look like almost launch pad. Everybody give me a perception check.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Full 20.
18.
Zelonis is pretty sure that you guys should just leave.
Full 20.
I got a full 20 as well.
You got a dirty
Um,
20.
Okay. That's the best way to describe a modified 20 I think I've ever heard.
A
Is
dirty
a dirty 20. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
It is-
Barry an inspiration token for that. So
Nice, I'll
you
lose that,
guys think that each of these circles will take you to a different place in the material plane.
Oh fuck. we
Based
have
on
to-
assuming
Yes.
that this is going to take you home, because Gibraltar doesn't know, but he did have a conversation with Tink. So you guys assume each of these will take you to a different spot in the material plane.
A different
Alright,
spot
then.
on the material plane.
Then we
Right.
gotta pick one. Can
Cool.
we
I
get-
need you to. I know you're gonna hate this, DM, but I need you to draw out every single one of the runes.
Easy.
Yeah.
Done. You guys all are chatting amongst yourself as Ragel is like circling.
I'm drawing these runes out for everyone, aka the
Oh, yeah.
DM is.
Okay, so
They lead to different places.
Yeah, I think we should
Wait.
make a map, guys.
I pee on one of the runes.
Cool. Let's see.
as you
Hey guys, portal potty.
as you see, as you're peeing into it, you see that it never actually touches the ground, but actually inverses and looks like it's evaporating.
So good.
What the shit?
Upstream,
So good.
guys.
Dude, that was a good one.
That is good.
So there's the second one.
So,
That's Hulk Hogan.
what
Okay.
if we do get separated? I'm sure we can find our way back to each other, right?
Ancient
if we
bar.
do get separated,
Third one.
if we do get separated,
Hmm.
Turds rolling down a hill.
Nothing gives me more anxiety than this fucking moment right now.
yeah, I'm gonna draw a little.
That's
map.
okay. Maybe we'll get to go somewhere cool that we haven't been yet.
I kind of want to all jump in different portals.
Fourth one?
Yeah, that
Yes,
would be
but what
pretty
if-
cool.
But what if we are nowhere near each other? And what if we can't come back?
I mean,
How many are there? 8?
Yeah.
I really set a thing for myself here. Fifth one.
No, it's awesome, dude.
Fifth one is Crossroads.
That's what I was thinking. The other one is like somebody reaching for a door and his legs are dismembered.
it looks.
I
Like
am
it looks
thinking
like a
of
sun,
places
you
in
know?
Khalid while I draw these.
That looks like a sun and a bridge.
I'm keeping them so insanely vague though, and I suck at art, so almost none of them came out the way my brain expected them to.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Honestly,
vote.
it makes good runes though,
This
because
one's
it looks
Eastbourne.
unique. These are like unique runes. They're pretty sick.
That one is Eastbourne.
That's Harry Balls.
No, it's Eastbourne. Has to be.
Well,
Just turn your head. It's a swastika.
Nice. This gives me a fun problem.
Oh God, no.
oh, there it is.
That's just
Never
a
mind.
Harry
You're right.
Ball.
No, this one over here is it.
Yeah, that one definitely.
You're right. The other one is a butt.
And then
Alright.
here is just the bonus one for you guys, real quick. That one's not real.
We should go through that one.
That one looks good.
I'm gonna vote
Explain.
5 Crossroads.
Wait. Is that last one a ball sack?
No.
This,
Yep.
Oh, that's
Okay.
I say we go through 8. The ball sack.
All right, I still vote 5 Crossroads.
Hold on. Give me a few.
What if we split the?
Zelonis, which
split
one
the-
did you say was Eastbourne, by the way?
Let's see. 1,
I think you
2,
said 7.
3, 4, 5,
I thought so as well.
6, 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay. Eastbourne is one of these, by the way.
All right. Well, I vote 5 Crossroads.
Hold
I'm with Darius.
I vote for the last one.
on. For the balls? No, that seems like the marsh.
The fuck, dude?
Yeah, you talking shit to Marsh right now, dude?
Fine, I
No.
vote for 7.
Wait, which one did you think was Eastbourne?
7.
7.
Isn't Eastbourne rather dangerous right now?
4.
We can deal with it. Which one is it going to be, right?
Does anyone else feel a little bit like Zelda: A Link to the Past and like we're warping between the light and dark worlds right now?
Yes.
A little bit.
I feel like something, dude.
100%. Right.
Yeah.
You guys definitely right now, I think, feel like your decision matters the most it's ever.
I need a second. I haven't even thought about it yet.
Barry,
Yep.
you have some weight in this decision since you're with us. Which one would you choose to go through?
Hold on, let me number them.
You're numbering them?
Nicely done and very quickly, Mark.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Barry,
I'm trying to see.
Okay.
Get the map.
All right,
Do you guys have any suggestions of where any of these might lead, and perhaps I could take notes?
I
the map?
think 5 is gonna be Katil.
I
5
think
is
7
Katil?
is Eastbourne.
I think 7 is East.
I have a feeling.
4 might be East.
I could definitely go for 4 too.
What
If
do you think
pick
4 would be?
If you pick 4, I'll go 4 as well.
Where are we trying to go? Where did you want to go?
We don't know where they go.
We don't
Yeah,
know
but
where we want to
what
go.
is your ideal
Wait.
place to go?
I mean, we'd want to go
maybe-
somewhere we know.
It sounds like you know all these places.
Well, we know some of them. We don't know all of them.
We don't even. We're just maybe guessing that these are in places.
You're just guessing places they know of.
Yeah.
Well, we
Number
must-
3 looks like it might be like some mountains or something. What's number 3?
3 might look like it's Tink, but I don't know.
Ting.
No. I think
Oh
3
my god.
No, wait. 8 has to be Tink. It makes
Why do you
sense
say that?
because it looks like the dome on the surface level. And the
Looks like
mountain.
the dome. On the surface level.
You guys remember that this is ancient runes based on an old dead world.
Yeah. Well,
Also, 8 is clearly the Deadlands.
All right. Well, I'm gonna vote 5.
I also vote 5.
5? What do you think? You think 5 is Katil?
It could be. Even if not, 5 looks like a crossroads. We have a better chance of either A, knowing where we are, or having a clear road to where we want to go if we go to 5, in my opinion.
I just don't think it matters. We just
I think
pick
in
one.
7 or
This is-
4.
These are the ruins of a long dead civilization, long before Katil
I'd
was
be
around.
okay with 7. I'm not sure about 4.
So let's just make a decision and go.
I think 4 might actually be here. No, this is. Never mind.
let's just go. Let's pick one. Let's
Let's
just
say
do
5.
Wait,
4.
but wait, we came here to do something.
Well,
We just
yeah,
did
but
it.
I think we just did it.
I'm sure we did.
You think we just did it?
Yeah, the device wasn't spinning, the crown wasn't in the table, this wasn't open. I mean, obviously this had to be kind of why Tink was here. They wouldn't have
I
the
see.
crown wouldn't have been linked if this
You're
wasn't
right,
it.
dude. Cool. I'll go in any one of these holes.
All right, I vote
Whoa.
5.
Let's second vote for 5.
I
How
mean,
drunk does the Goblin King look?
Zelona says this one's Eastbourne,
The
and I really
Goblin
would
King
like to go
does
back to
not even
Eastbourne.
look drunk. He kind of looks like a kid who he just got an RC helicopter for Christmas. Is what the Goblin King looks like. All of this is blowing. Give me a perception check.
Why do you say 5 is Katil?
10.
I have a
It looks
feeling.
like there
10?
are made.
He looks so excited, dude. He's like, what the fuck, dude? I've done nothing for so long. This is the first thing I've done, and it's so fun.
I guess 5 is Katil.
I think so. I mean, it also may not be. We may wind up in the woods where in the old world something was. I mean,
Yeah, literally everything you're looking at may not be.
What it is.
yeah.
It's
So I
like
say
Trogdor.
5.
And go.
Oh my god.
All right. Does anyone
5.
have a strong objection to 5 because we have 2 or 3 votes for it?
All right, go. I'll be right behind you.
All right. I will step into number 5.
I follow
Give
him.
me everybody who steps in at number 5, or any of them. Just everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that was
Not a
better
super
than I
high.
thought.
This is gonna go bad.
Not a super high.
15.
Easy. Cool.
Oh, okay. 13.
Cool.
21.
Cool.
I thought I was gonna go bad.
Anybody get less than a 10? No? Rigel? Zelenis?
Oh, I didn't go in yet.
Okay.
Selenis?
I didn't go in yet either.
Okay, you guys see that as all of these guys step in, they kind of turn into dust and then shoot up into the beam of light, one after another.
Oh, I hope.
Now that they're gone,
Just going-
Rigel, which one do you want to go through?
Assholes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I
I
mean,
hate you. Oh my
wouldn't-
god.
don't
I've
you think
never
we'd
hated
get
you
lost,
as much as I hate
dude?
you right now.
You're gonna go somewhere without your ranger?
Well, Rigel,
I'm going where you're going, Zelonis.
Would Zelenis really desert his buddies like that?
not too fond of the elf.
Jack.
Darius is going through a lot. You really gonna leave him alone right now?
Darius cast a spell on him literally a few hours ago.
Involuntarily and not direct damage.
Fair point.
Let's see.
Are we splitting the party?
I'm just asking if Zelonis' character is the type to leave a battle buddy who just went like through a doorway and God knows what's on the other side.
Let's quiet the out of character chit chat.
He's not. He is gonna hesitate though.
I
'cause
could
he
probably
feels
contact
something.
them anywhere we go.
Yeah,
if we
let's
need
do
to.
that. Let's wait
Where
for
are you guys
them.
going?
Let's give it a few. Wait for them and
We
see if we
wait
can
here?
reach them. Yeah,
You
Oh my
just-
god, it's gonna be, no, we can't do that. It's gonna be weeks.
you're right. All right, God, Ugh. Bahamut, give me guidance.
Give me a religion check.
All right, where is my religion?
I'm tying my wrists together right now, guys. I have a bungee cord and I'm bored.
Oh,
Uh,
like literally.
Can I do a
18.
history check to remember if I know anyone that knows this language?
Can
Ah,
you do a
yeah,
history check
give me
of
a
just going
history
through the
check,
fucking
dude.
portal?
Okay. Nice. The dot means it's the bottom, right? Nice. Oh, that's a 10.
That's what's up, dude. You're absolutely certain that you don't.
All right, I rolled an 18 for religion.
Okay, yeah, you feel Bahamut just start pushing you towards the one that your comrades went into. That's the honor move. That's
Alright.
the integrity move.
Right, I throw Rigel into the portal and I make sure Barry gets in, and I follow, and I take Gibraltar.
Yeah, you grab Gibraltar and you guys feel yourself kind of start to feel a little bit sleepy, and then you guys shoot as a beam into the skies, and then give me Constitution saving throws. Let me do one for Gibraltar. Fucking Gibraltar.
He's gonna vomit all over you.
22.
Okay, Raggle.
Oh, Constitution? My bad.
Yeah. That's a good call, Darius.
What? What's a good call?
What Darius just said. Go ahead, Raggle. You can't hear him
What did he
because he's
say?
not in the same plane as you.
Constitution?
Yeah.
12.
12. You guys all of a sudden just feel yourself slam into the ground, more like an epic hero landing than hitting the ground. Zelonis, as you rematerialize and hit the ground, Gibraltar expel vomits all literally over you, just green and red and blue, literally like all like goop and goo and
Nice.
muck,
You got the
all
fish
literally
too,
over
huh?
you. Yeah, Zelonis doesn't care. He's a fucking lizard.
Dragon.
Same thing.
He eats it. Free food.
Gibraltar,
What the fuck was that?
you guys are surrounded by trees, and to your southwest, you see a lot of black smoke.
Oh, what?
A lot of black smoke. Southwest, you're surrounded by trees.
I send Ophelia up to see if she can identify the smoke.
Oh, good call. Go ahead and give me an Ophelia check.
Darius.
I want to do a nature check. I'm
What?
extremely familiar with the eastern forests of the continent, so
you
I
would
know-
already recognize that you're actually right outside of Katil.
Oh, wonderful! Oh shit, I was right. God damn me!
I was really, really impressed, and let me be honest, Zelonis was also right.
All right. Well, Darius sees black smoke. I'm guessing in the direction of where Katil.
Correct.
He takes off.
I grab him.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an athletics versus an acrobatics.
Wait, we're just in the middle of a field, right?
No,
Well,
I
based
won't.
on Darius knowing exactly where you are, directly to the northeast, where there's like the circle of paths around the trees, that's where you guys are.
No, I won't resist the check. I'll let Zelonis like grab my arm. I'll be like, "No, Katil, the smoke. We
Hold
have
on.
to. We have to go."
Wait. This doesn't feel right.
Alright, so I sent Ophelia up. What check am I doing?
Here,
well,
Barry.
Darius knows exactly where you are, so you can
I show
have her
Barry
do
the
whatever
map.
you want. Sure. Barry's from Khalid, so he knows the map.
Okay,
What the
wasn't sure.
What's he doing in the Feywild, son?
He's not sure he was dick collecting, and then he had a blackout drunk night.
Sounds.
We're north of
Shit.
Katil.
Directly northeast in that like grouping of trees by the paths south of Kalta.
Okay.
Zelonis, we have to go. What
We have
are
to
you
How's
doing?
the sky to the north look?
Absolutely, like somebody is zipping up a zipper, and you see the black receding.
Darius, look, we
Aye.
did it.
I shake my hands off.
I know, but there's smoke above the city. We have to
No.
go.
Wait.
Well, I still.
Samuel.
For what?
Yeah, I still sent my owl up.
Is Thamir
Um,
still in owl form?
Thamior is not an owl. He has an owl. You send it. What are you having Ophelia look for? Are you having her like fly towards the city?
Looking
And
towards
see-
the smoke to see what exactly is going on.
How close do you want her to get?
She can only go a certain distance from me. I don't know. Just have her go like 100 feet in front of us, and like
It looks like sections of the city are on fire.
I call her back down to me.
I called Dolfo.
The city's on
Dolfo,
fire.
what's going on? Where
Didn't you
are
already
you?
cast sending today?
Nope.
Okay,
Wait,
sure.
Wait. Did we just kill a boss? Didn't we sleep since?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have many skill slots.
Okay, cool. What are you saying to Dolfo?
Let me type it, and then you can RP with others while I type this out.
Samuel, what is it?
The city's on fire.
Darius, let's go.
Good.
And I run with Darius.
Your friends really let you down on that time film arc.
Dolfo, where are you? We are back in Khalid. Near Katil? That's where we're at.
Yep.
Dolfo, where are you? We are back in Khalid near Katil? Question mark? What is going on?
You hear Dolfo go, "The city is in chaos. The missing girl has been found, but she wasn't found alive.
What?
There are riots and the city is on lockdown.
Where are you?
We're in Khalid. We're held up at the Flickering Candle."
In Katil?
Yes, that's in Katil.
Well, he said Khalid.
What? He's at the flickering candle, though.
Which is a
Okay,
good deal.
He actually said Katil. DM's mistake.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so I'm assuming me and Darius are ahead, because we just took off.
I'm going with him. Yeah.
Does anyone else follow?
I follow.
Let's go. Better sneak off.
Let's roll.
Sure. So you guys start sprinting towards Katil. As you get closer, you see bellows of black smoke ushering higher and higher into the sky. And as you get near the front gates, you see that they are fully closed, and there are guards standing in a flank straight across with their weapons at the ready.
Who do they look like?
They look like regular Khalidian military, Katilian military guards.
Cool. I know a fair amount of people in Katil. I'm gonna see if I recognize anyone.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a something check with advantage.
That might not be a good idea, Darius.
That's okay. Cool. Let's make it a. We'll say investigation, and it's gonna be a full 20.
A full 20. You recognize a couple of them, not necessarily as friends, since the Order and the Guard often were at odds, but you do recognize a few of them as familiar to you.
Cool. I'm gonna walk
like,
up
"Oh,
to one of the
Steve."
guards I recognize.
Turn back! The city's inaccessible.
What's going on?
Calamity. Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh,
God damn it.
full 20.
There. Missing girl was found dead, and now the city's rioting, and there's been attacks.
Is
It's
King
bad.
Kudra all right?
Kudra's fine. He has been taken to Kalta. He's no longer in the city.
Praise the gods. I like
I need to get to the cathedral.
Please let us in.
Give me a persuasion with advantage, because he does recognize you.
That one's gonna be an 18.
18, he goes, go, quick! Raise the gate! And you see that the gate raises up just enough that everybody but Zelonis can get through. You have to duck Zelonis.
Oh, great.
Nice.
All right, good. We get into the city. Sweet.
I hit my
You see that as you start to go through, the guard says, hold up, what is this goblin doing with you?
He's with me.
And they all draw their weapons. What do you mean he's with you?
He's the Goblin King, and he's my prisoner.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I perform the help action by like tying
Yeah.
a rope around his hands?
Gibraltar,
Sure.
play along.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking king. I don't play along to anything.
They're gonna kill you.
Oh, whatever.
All right. Well, I'm performing the help, so you get advantage.
18.
18. I simply don't have time to deal with this. Just go.
Yeah, it's one goblin. They'll be fine. All right. All right. So we get in, and then Raggle, if you want to say that Dolpho's here before Darius runs off, that'd be a good idea.
Thank you for posting this map, dude.
Oh my god!
You
Oh
guys
my God.
walk in, and the entire air around you is thick with smoke. Instantly, all of you guys just begin coughing,
I'm okay.
and
This is fun.
Wow.
and you guys see that there are people out in the streets. There are guards, like riot crews, trying to hold back people throwing rocks. Some people throwing out spells. You see that you hear loud yelling, and you hear like clanging in the distance. You hear that there are people screaming in agony. You see that there are people
my
running from one building to
No,
another.
not
The entire
Grunselmans!
city appears to be in panic.
Dude, not Gruntelmans. How could you, Mike?
I didn't do shit, dude. You guys didn't find the
no.
little girl.
Are we gonna pass
Um,
Arger's armors on the way?
I mean, if you follow me, you probably will.
Yeah, if you head towards the most fire in one spot, sure.
Oh my god, we're gonna put out the fire.
Is there any? Is there dead bodies lying around?
You don't see any dead bodies inherently laying around. But you do see people like on the ground. Kind of to your right would be sort of where, and also right off to your left is sort of where a lot of homeless people spend their time begging. So you see already homeless people. They're just covering their faces with cloths the best they can and just sort of trying to bear through it.
All right. Well, Darius is gonna start going towards the cathedral. Then.
I'll follow him.
I asked them
cool.
to control these fires.
I do not. Wait, what did you ask?
I'm asking you to control these fires.
I do not possess that ability yet.
Why? You control fire.
I can make fire.
Yeah, you can make it
very
worse. maybe.
dangerous, Tamior. You're supposed to be a high elf, aren't you? Prestige. You gotta put out fires too, man.
As I'm running
That's
away.
dangerous.
He's a useless
I ignore him and I just continue to follow Zelonis.
What path are you guys taking?
We're gonna go past Arger's armors.
Okay, cool.
Ridicule.
Pass. Can I
It's
perceive
cool,
if
man.
the building is open?
It looks like the doors are closed.
All right. Can I
It's
briefly check to see if they're locked on
It's
the
a riot. This isn't the time for commerce.
Fully
I'm not-
locked, yeah.
Never mind. I'm just making sure that she's
Are you trying to
okay.
loot?
No, no, no,
I mean,
no,
armors.
no, no. And I keep following Darius.
Wait,
Oh,
Armors has some cool shit.
oh God! Imagine if we took part in looting right now.
Yeah, I would love to take all your guys as evil for NPCs. That wouldn't necessarily be evil. You guys would just be fucking assholes. But yeah, doors fully locked.
Okay, cool. We'll continue up towards the cathedral, and then I'm guessing that fork in the road is
Remaining in
going to be
RP.
fire.
You see that there is maybe a clearing. You'd have to kind of run. Everybody give me perception or investigate check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
11.
More than likely, you can run straight through it, but you'd have to fully just sprint and hope that you're. It looks like you could just sprint straight through it without really sustaining any sort of damage or catching fire.
I got
All right,
a
cool.
3.
I'm gonna
It's
run
very
right through.
gently across the road. Cool. Everybody running through?
Yeah.
All right. You guys
Okay.
make your way through, and you see that the cathedral is not on fire, but you see the fire from the other non-Kalimvor cathedral kind of right to the right of it. It looks like that fire is getting worse and spreading.
No.
And everybody give me sort of perception checks.
Well, so I landed on my keyboard, so I actually got nothing.
23.
19.
It's fascinating that so many sandstone and brick structures are so on fire.
I scream
Yeah.
I yell for Thomason.
Thomas.
Thomason!
You hear no response.
Cool. Darius is gonna run into the cathedral.
As you enter the cathedral, it is a ghost town. You can hear the crackling and falling of pillars and stone from buildings beneath or behind you. You can hear that this area of town is super deserted.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the order master.
Nobody's in there?
I would assume not.
Okay. You're in there then?
Cool. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any
Curious. Where's the
documents,
armory?
notices. Hold on.
We need to arm ourselves.
Any what?
Any documents, notices, anything that would give me insight as to what might have been happening around or after the city fell.
This room is in disarray. It looks like somebody grabbed what they could and left in a hurry. Go ahead and give me an investigate check with disadvantage. But
Okay. And 11.
an 11. You scramble through all these papers, and from best you can tell, The missing little girl was known to be killed by another one of the higher families, the diplomats from the town.
It doesn't say which.
It does not say which, but it's you kind of see like an official order saying that diplomats at war, city in peril, leave now as a high order from Kalta.
Darius, what's that?
The order had to evacuate due to the warring houses. It looks like one of the houses killed the Carbola girl.
Oh god, we should have fixed this when we had the chance.
We had more pressing matters. And then I'm gonna look. I believe there's a compartment in the room. It may be locked. Where when I would drop off coin here, that it would get locked up.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a. You kind of know where it is. So if you want to try and pick that lock, give me a sleight of hand.
I do.
Do you happen to have thieves' tools?
I don't know if I have thieves' tools. That's a very good question.
All
that would do is allow you to
turmoil. He can remember the exact point in which the fork that he failed his role to succeed through his investigation of this little girl.
I don't, and my check would be a 14 on
and
that.
he blames himself.
Yeah, you're able to pick that lock, no big deal. And Rigel, you also acknowledge that as you were running, you saw the whole section of the city where the Mulhorandi Pantheon lies was fully engulfed in flames.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
religion!
took this to heart.
Alright, was there anything in the cabinet?
No, it's fully empty.
Okay, then on Zelonis' request, I'll take him to the armory.
Sure.
I doubt they stop to gather every weapon.
Yeah, as you guys go in, it kind of looks like a store that's going out of business. There are some spears, some robes, some armor pieces, some swords laying about. Everything kind of seems like everybody who could grabbed what they could in a hurry and got out. You'd assume that also some degree of looting happened here. There are several different pieces, though, still strewn about and left behind.
I take everything.
Of course she does.
Okay, and by the end of the session, I'll have a list of what that means.
We have to arm ourselves, and as I grab everything. I'd
I
like
see
to
him grabbing
real
stuff. I
quick-
start grabbing stuff too, blindly.
Okay, so you get 6 short swords. You get 3 studded leather armors.
An ink pen,
1 ink pen.
3 envelopes.
3, just 2 envelopes, honestly. You find a few kind of leather cowls, like helmets. There are 7 spears. And you find 25 feet of chain.
I'll take it all.
Okay.
Alright,
Zelonis has fully forgotten that anything's on fire. He's like, oh, we're good, right? We're here. We got what we're in for, guys.
So I'll
check yours.
explain to Barry real quick while I'm gathering things, and I don't know what Darius will be doing, but real quick.
Yeah.
He just said what he's doing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear.
yeah, I'm gonna check Yoren's room.
Okay, Barry. So, real quick,
I'm putting stuff in my pockets.
we picked the bounty to find this noble girl who was kidnapped allegedly. So it sounds like she was murdered by another one of these higher, rich houses. And this is what's going on. The city's in chaos.
Oh,
Not to worry though, we'll probably get out just fine.
so we need to get up there and take their dicks.
I mean, we could. Where did Darius go?
Darius, we're gonna cut over to you. You enter Yorn's office. It is like picked clean. There is a piece of paper though sitting on his desk. It says Darius right on it. Yep. On it, you just see it says scrawled very, very quickly. Darius, Kudra girl killed by Tinstrels. Shit is crazy. We got the fuck out.
Wait,
Get somewhere
Kudra
safe.
girl killed by Tinstrels?
Carbola girl killed by Tinstrels.
Okay.
That's what
I
said.
thought we were gonna have a double whammy. because Kudra would fucking take their faces.
Oh my god,
damn,
Kudra's so tight,
Pinch
dude.
way
And he's
over
1
there.
inch taller than Zelonis.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do a check to see if Yorin left anything hidden around the room.
Sure, go ahead and give me an investigate check, buddy. With advantage, because that's your boy.
The Caldera's girl, right?
16.
A
What's that called
16. You see that there is a couple of bricks on the wall that look like they could be loose.
I'm gonna check them.
You rip out these bricks, and inside there is a glowing amulet with the symbol of Kalemvor on it. And as you look at it, you can feel energy coming off of it. You can't really describe what it is.
Okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go back to the armory and gather the group and get them outside.
Oh, there you are.
Told you he'd be back.
All right, what's our next move here? We need to
Once
get
we're
out.
out front, I'm gonna show the amulet to Rigel and ask him if he can tell me what the properties are. If, Rigel wasn't muted.
Oh, that's true. I am muted, but I didn't say anything. I didn't realize I was right next to you.
Yeah, he came back.
Right now, I'm getting a little dry here. What if we need to heal? All right, give it to me.
Alright.
As Rigel grabs this amulet and casts Identify on it, he understands that this will allow you to increase your effective weapon range by 40 feet, up to 3 times per long rest.
Uh,
As it glows with the symbol of Kalemvor.
increases range by 30 feet.
40 feet. It increases his effective weapon range by 40 feet.
For how long?
3 times per long rest.
Nice.
Oh, somebody's opening Christmas gifts.
Okay, so I'll assume Rigel told me that. I'll throw on the amulet.
So, okay, that's one gold piece for an
I'm
identification.
sorry, I can't hear you because somebody was coughing because they drank too much whiskey.
I think it was cheese dust. Like cheese doodle dust.
What did you say, Rigel?
I told Darius it would be 1 gold to learn the effects of this.
I look at him in disgust and hand him a gold piece.
It'll increase your range by 40 feet 3 times per long rest.
Thank you. I'm gonna stability check that. Alright, that's a pass.
Okay.
Amulet of
makes sense.
Kalemvor, they call it.
That's okay, because you know what, Rigel? Maybe I'll start charging gold the next time a monster's attacking you and I take it out for you.
Just
That's
remember
only
I have
good.
heals.
Alright, anyway. I don't know where we should be going. I don't know what we should do.
Dude, whatever Barry's doing, I like it. That's a sick setup, dude.
Hey, Mark, I don't know if Rigel might want to tell everybody, where Dolfo is. That might be a good idea. Just...
Oh, well, you're actually really ooking me right now, dude. But I'll play along with the story. Hey guys! We should go to the Flickering Candle. Dolfo's there.
What? Why is he there? Why is he in the city?
This is where we left him, right?
No,
Been so long.
we
I
left.
thought
Didn't
we
he
were
come
in
back and park the
Mora.
ship, dude?
Not
in
the ship.
Mora. He had the ship. He dropped us off.
Yeah, where's the fucking? You know what? Go handle
He was
that.
probably gathering people.
I'm going to the
Okay.
cathedral. I need to find Thomathan.
Okay. Does anyone want to come with me?
Yeah, no, I'll go to getting Dolfo because we need to get Dolfo and get out.
Yeah, I'll
Nice.
go with.
I'll meet
Go
you
with
at the entrance. of the
Okay, so
city.
everybody's going to the Flickering Candle except Zelonis is going to the cathedral?
Yep.
Okay, we'll go with Zelonis first because it's right there. So this building is fully on fire.
Is there any way in at all with as
That's
minimal
not fire.
fire. Yeah, fire covered
I mean,
in
there's
flames.
only 2 doors, and the whole building's on fire.
Who's around the building?
Nobody. It's on fire.
All right, I circle the building then.
Okay, you see that the building's on fire.
What?
I just yell for Thomason again.
No response.
Oh,
Give me a perception check.
perception 14.
There is 14. Shit. You have no way to tell whether or not he's in here.
Thomason.
You hear the fire raging. You hear pieces of ceiling falling in on the inside. You don't hear any yells or anything like that.
I still have Gibraltar with me, right?
Kind of by the cusp of his neck. You realize that you've just not let him go, and you've just been dragging.
I mean, I also do have legs, dude. I could walk, actually.
It'd be faster if I carried you.
You're not really. You're more like dragging me.
I pick him up and put him on my shoulder.
Oh, this I like better. Yeah. Let's do this better.
All right,
Cool, I like this.
I run to the Kasha market.
Okay, you see that it is empty, and it looks like disarray, kind of like a Gaza market that's been bombed, dude. There are shattered stands, goods everywhere, things all over the ground. Literally looks like a looted store.
All right, I'm gonna try to look for someone with a fucking 18 investigation.
You don't see anybody.
All right, fuck. Do I see anything good at least?
Give me another investigation check.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Who are you
19
apologizing
full.
to? A full 19? Yeah, you see a really sick looking velvety knapsack kind of underneath one of the wooden pillars, a little bit felled on it. You just see it peeking out, and it just looks like velvety and slick.
Ooh, Rigel would like this. I grab it.
Sure. Yeah, you pick up this cool looking bag. What are you doing?
Gibraltar, do you see anybody?
Yeah, I see the back of your head, bro.
Damn it, there's nobody here.
Well,
Alright,
I mean, it's pretty much all on fire. I don't know why anybody would stick around.
Well, we have to find survivors. And I'm just gonna...
We don't know how long this city's been on fire. I mean, I'm not a firefighter, but I'd imagine anybody who's getting out got out.
Alright. God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna leave then and head over to the flickering candle.
Sure, you're, that didn't take you super long. You're just a couple of minutes behind your party, but as all of you guys are making your way over towards the flickering candle, you see that on this side of town, which is least on fire, there's a lot less, people panicking. The streets almost feel kind of empty. With all your passive perceptions, you guys can kind of, except Zelonis, you guys kind of just imagine that everybody's in their houses. The streets are empty because everybody's afraid to come outside, but there's a lot less pandemonium and panic over here. You guys see a lot of guards keeping people from the other side of town back from taking this side of town.
Is there anyone? Is there even a single soul?
Out in the streets, there are guards and then people trying to breach the guards' blockades.
Oh, they're trying to breach? Where's the blockade?
Well, I mean, there's blockades basically. So, if you look at the map, by the fallen dragon, right by the wounded pig, there's a blockade over there. No, you guys didn't even come from that way. So, which route did you guys take?
I guess we would have gone around Sin and Prayer, probably, past the Jolly Giant, if there was not too much fire to go that way.
Yeah, no, that way is perfectly fine to go. So you guys went that way. You see that there's a blockade trying to stop people from getting from that side across over to the Grand Palace and Bloody. There's another one underneath the bridge next to the flickering candle, and you guys can see like multiple segments of guards trying to stop people from the eastern side of the city from rushing the western side of the city. You hear them yelling like, "Leave the town! You cannot have what is not yours!" And they're shoving them back. Some you see like even some guards are like with whips hitting like civilians, and there's an occasional like Molotov cocktail that seems to go off, and people are like really trying to push these guards back, and the guards are just holding steady.
Dude, oh my god, dude. This city got crazy.
Remember when you bet on lizard racing?
Alright, we'll continue on to the flickering candle then.
We went gambling instead of questing.
That was fun though.
Well, we went gambling because we knew we had 20 minutes left.
So, flickering candle.
Sure, you guys kind of head into the flickering candle. You don't immediately see anybody.
Okay. Doffo!
You see, like, have you ever seen those videos of veterans coming home from the war and their dogs see them for the first time?
I lived it.
Dolfo is so immediately out the door and around you with his arms, like, and he doesn't give you like a normal regular hug. He bows down and like gives your torso and stomach just a hug, so tight and so strong that you borderline are like either gonna puke or can't breathe.
I'm gonna roll for Darius to puke.
How are you, Doffo? I hug him back.
He did not.
Is he wearing armor?
He's not wearing armor.
Oh, okay. What's he wearing?
Clothing.
Nice.
Khakis.
Doffo. What are you doing here?
It is so good to see you. Things have.
How long have we been gone?
You've
Yeah,
only
good
been
question.
gone a week.
That's
It
good
has
news.
been an interesting week.
Are
Wow.
you sure? Because Jonas told us we've been gone for several weeks.
I don't know who that is, but that sounds like wrong. Yeah, I for sure can tell how many times the sun came up. Thank you for asking, but it's... I don't... The Carbola's kid went missing, and it turns out that the Tinstrel's kid... We don't really know, but... The Carbolas led an assault on the Tinstrel estate, and the fire just spread. People panicked, and they started rioting, and people just started setting fires. The military had to pull back, some from Camp Doom, some from the shores of Penkirth, to come and put an end to this, but the city's on lockdown. Nobody gets out, nobody gets in.
We got in.
Well,
We just walked in.
who's this guy? What is this? Who's the... You guys
This
have a
is
different
Barry.
dwarf with you every time I see you.
Oh, don't worry. Don't. Yep, we'll be on to the next one next time we see you.
That's Barry.
That's an interesting name. That must be a foreign name. Hello, Barry. My name is Dolfo. I'm a liege to Rigel. I follow him as if he were me. If he were all of us. Rigel, the chosen one. And he bows and puts his hand on Rigel's chest, a little bit going towards Rigel's abs, just to touch them gently.
Doffo, I'm impressed. You've changed a lot.
He doesn't sound the same.
It's,
No.
Something's different about you, Doffo.
it's been a long, scary week. Also, I'm pretty sure that my lungs are full of smoke and tar at this point.
All right. we need
Dolpho,
to
is the
get out
ship
of here.
okay?
Ah, yeah, so the ship.
Where's the ship, Doffo?
The thing about the ship.
God
What
damn it,
did you
Dolpho.
do,
Where's the ship?
Doffo?
The thing about the ship is that the first day the riding started, it was sort of taken from me. And I don't mean to be the bearer of the worst news.
But the ship hit the fan?
Worse than that, even, actually, I'm afraid. We also no longer hold Delmora.
Oh.
What?
What do you... How?
A lot of birds came.
God damn it, Dolpho, your
Birds?
incompetence
A
amazes
lot of
me.
birds. A lot. No. Hey, Lizard Boy. A lot of birds. Not
Dragon.
some
Birds or bird
What
people?
kind of birds?
I didn't
Bird
get a
of the wood?
chance to ask. I'm sorry.
Not my free real estate.
Darius is gonna turn, leave, and go to Jaime's Watch Goose shop.
Hey, that's where I was gonna go. Darius, where are you going?
I'm going to see the Fletcher.
Good idea. That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Door's locked.
Knock.
Nothing.
Knock again.
Hi, man.
Nothing again.
I'm still with Dolphin.
Lockpick.
It's not a mechanical lock. You can imagine that the door is barred.
Hi, Miss.
Well, Zolanis could break the door, but I don't know if we're into that.
Zolonis can try and break the door.
We need to rescue her.
Alright,
You
we're
need
gonna
to
knock
knock?
down the door. Zolanis is gonna
Not
roll and I'm
every
gonna
single
help.
woman you've met is a damsel in distress, by the way.
It's okay. Zolanis is gonna
Zolonis,
break
we
the
need to
door and I'm gonna help.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage.
I'm gonna run to the
For
door.
the professional Fletcher whose entire job is building things.
23.
You really hurt your right shoulder.
Ah.
The door doesn't even seem like it budges. It almost might as well be a brick wall.
I'm gonna look for an open window or other point of egress.
Does the door have any kind of hinge?
Go ahead and give me an investigate check. You don't see a hinge. If there's a hinge, it's on the inside.
19.
19. Yeah, you see that all of the windows seem to be boarded up. You see that it looks like this place has been fortified.
I think she's safe.
Well, yeah, but I was gonna see if there was anything we could use, supplies, better arrows, anything.
Oh.
Yeah, my city's on fire. Let me give you what I have left.
What's the door made of?
I mean, I assume she's not even home at this rate.
Very well may not be. You don't know?
Yeah, the question
If
is,
they're watching the inside, something's
Alright,
in
well-
there. Something's at least.
let's go back and get everybody at the flickering candle, and then if bird people have taken Delmora, we gotta take it back.
Oh, man. It's one thing after another. I can never just take a break, can I? God damn it. Let's go, Barry.
I mean, do we think we can stop the rioting?
I don't know. It might
Has
have to
everybody else
calm
kind
itself
of
down.
gone with Zolonis and Darius? Who's with Rigel and Dolfo?
I probably would have went with Salonis and Darius.
Okay, as you guys are all doing that, Dolfo pulls Rigel to the side, even though it's just those two alone. He still does the effort of pulling him aside and goes, "My lord, Moosey's dead.
What happened?
Murderer!
I stabbed him in the chest 16 times.
Oh,
Who's next?
nice. Dolpho, is that your first murder?
It actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, it is. It's my first murder."
Dude, low five for that one.
He gives you like the most sullen low five ever. But the thing is, Zalonis gave me the blade, and now it's covered in blood. So I threw it away, and he was very, very strict about getting it back. So I don't know how you're gonna want to handle that.
Where'd you put it?
I threw it into the waters near the tower.
I just will tell him. We'll see if he doesn't remember.
Just give him this instead, and he hands you like a 3 out of 10 crude wooden sword that he seemed to have tried to like clamor together as a replica, and it's so poorly painted gray. Like
Stop.
there's
You know-
nobody who would believe, but he's handing it to you, and he goes, "Maybe he'll buy this."
Hold on, let me roll for gullibility. I got a natural 1.
Rygel thinks this is the sword. Rygel's like,
sword.
wait, what do you mean you
Fuck.
threw it? This
I
is.
thought you said you lost it.
yeah, I thought you said.
Rygel, no. Rygel, this is made of wood. I'm so glad that I've done such a good
Alright,
job.
I'll give this to him. And I
Okay.
put them both in my hands.
It's just one sword.
Oh,
It's
He
a
uses
wooden.
both hands.
Honestly, the blade, it's like he didn't even find a straight piece of wood, so there's like a kink in
alright.
it.
So me and him are still talking. I believe that this is the real sword, and I'm just holding it now.
Right. You now think you're holding a short sword, and he goes, Trinda ran away. Trinda was not. After he saw me stab Moosey, he didn't understand, but Moosey lost his mind. When he went off, he ran to the Caldo mine and grabbed a pickaxe and just started working. He started mining.
Okay.
And they told him to leave, and he started losing it. So I dragged him out of there, and he
What
attacked
the-
me. So I stabbed him again 16 times directly in the torso.
Duffa, what the fuck was wrong? What the fuck happened?
Wish you
The
said
whole
it.
city's on fire. I don't fucking know. I'm from Eastbourne. This type of shit
What-
doesn't happen.
What happened in Delmora?
A murder of crows.
And like,
Kenku.
what
Bird people.
happened to those other guys that were living there?
Kenku!
I don't know. I saw them coming and I left. I'm not you, my lord. I don't have the wherewithal to hold off bandits like you. I'm not
I
as
understand.
powerful as you.
Okay,
I understand.
are we back from Jaime's yet?
Are you on your way back from Jaime's?
Well, yeah, we were gonna go right back after we saw
As
this
Dalfa finishes that sentence, the door swings back open. You see everybody, and he moves you with your arm back to where you were standing before he pulled you aside, as to not raise any alarms, I guess.
Any news, Rigel?
Not much. Same news. Delmora has been surrounded by a murder of crows, and
A murder of crows?
a girl got murdered.
Wait, what does that have to do with Delmora? I still don't understand how birds took a city.
Well, there was a lot of them.
Okay, but like I said, I mean, are they just birds? Were they bird people? Like, what the fuck?
There was just a lot of birds.
We'll have to go investigate ourselves.
Does Dolpho say nothing? Because I'm waiting for someone to say
Dolpho.
Kenku.
Dalfa doesn't say
Dalfa.
anything. He looks towards Rigel to see if he's allowed to speak.
You can speak.
I believe it was Kenku's. They were squawking and pecking, and I saw them rip somebody's eye out, so I
Awesome.
got the hell out
So
of Dodge.
Darius just failed a stability check. We're in the flickering candle. I assume there's like chairs or bar stools or something around.
Yeah, easily.
Darius
Yeah.
is gonna pick one up and fling it as hard as he can across the room at the mention of Kenku.
Okay, it explodes like a firework into shards of wood.
Whoa.
Darius, there's enough destruction already.
We're going to Delmora. I'm gonna fucking kill every last one of them.
Finally. Let's go.
Rygel might have accidentally cast hideous laughter on himself.
Dolfo drops to his knees as you're on the ground, and he grabs and starts shaking you. My lord, please pull yourself together. We need you now more than ever. The whole world needs you. Your followers need you, and gestures towards the party.
Thank you. Thank you.
I burst out laughing.
That's what you're here for.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna start going back towards the front gate.
Wait, should we check for Adka? Or not Adka. What's that fucking gnome's name at the general store?
I mean, we could check the general store. It's on the way out.
Just gotta make sure she's okay. So can we do that?
Akka?
Huh?
Akka?
I thought
No,
Adka
not-
was the one in Eastbourne.
Oh, I thought you said Akka.
I was
I
going
forget
to.
right.
the gnome's name. I don't know.
So you guys are going to
The general
head
store.
out
We'll
and
see
head
if
up
it's
towards the
open.
general store. It's definitely not open. It doesn't look as nearly secure as like the weapons shops or anything like that, but it's definitely not open for business.
Okay.
Knock on
You
the
know-
door real loud.
You don't hear a response.
Damn it.
I
guess
think
this
our
is a
stay
lost
in the falling apart city has been a bit over welcome. We should tend to other matters at hand.
Duffo, when
Yeah.
was the last time you've been to Eastbourne?
I have not been to Eastbourne since we left.
And
Since you
your
left,
kid?
Born?
I left.
When's the last time you saw your kids, man?
I gotta be out. Haven't. My wife and kids are still maybe there. Hopefully, I'm guessing.
Wait, what if Dolpho's one of the imposters?
Shh, he might be.
Well, anyway, no, I'm gonna keep going back towards the front gate.
Darius,
All right.
how dare
Also,
you suggest
Kicha
that?
Michi is, by the way, the
Kicha.
name of the
Oh, I
channel.
just found it too. Kicha. Yeah,
Darius.
Kicha.
What?
Darius,
What?
why would you say such a dastardly thing to me?
No, it was Darius Thought
There
Flavor.
it is. Kicha.
Why
Yeah,
are we
but
whispering?
Also, it couldn't even have been real speech because that thing was not actually in games. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go back towards the front gate.
Sure. You guys start making your way back up towards the front gate, and you see that there are guards on that side as well. And they see and they remember you from 14 minutes ago, so.
Alright, we're ready to go.
All right.
Raise the gates! One guard shouts up, and the gates elevate just enough for everybody except Zelonis to get through, who has to duck.
Go.
And then on to Delmora, my dudes.
Alright, so your guys' next stop is going to be towards Delamora?
Yeah.
Stop at Key on the way.
And Eastbourne.
Yeah, we should stop at Key.
We're
We're not
stopping at
going-
Eastbourne.
No, we're not going to Eastport now.
Why not?
We're going to Key.
What about Dolpho's family?
What about them? He's your follower. He can go home anytime he wants.
I need to secure his travels.
Well, Key isn't far from Eastbourne. When we're at Key, if he wants to go to Eastbourne, he can go.
It won't take that long. Or already be there.
Darius is already not listening. He keeps
I'll
walking down
stealth
the road.
around, and they won't even know I'm like a whisper.
Like the whisper. Sure. You guys head out of the main gate of Katil, with the smoldering city behind you. The gate closes
Well, there
behind
goes
you.
Katil. Katil's gone.
Well, that kind of feels like my fault. I feel
Um,
responsible. How about you guys?
We were all responsible.
we
At
had
least
to
a little
save.
bit.
We had to stop the Black Sky. There was nothing else that could have been done.
That did put a stop to our investigation almost immediately.
Huh. Well, we got fucked.
Yeah. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to make a wide circle around Rolvin. I don't want to go through there.
That's fine. We can go through the woods.
Yeah.
Maybe we could stop at the,
Burial site for Jazez, yeah.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
Feeling I
say
know what he was gonna say.
the time clock chamber of destiny, whatever that is.
the time.
The timekeeper.
That's way
The
out of the way.
timekeeper. Is it?
Yeah.
Darn.
Oh my god. Are you alright?
It's always good to
Darius?
learn some new knowledge, right?
Okay, so you guys are gonna head south and circle around Rolvin.
Yeah. Just
Sounds like it.
visit Jazez's grave on the way over.
Sure. So you guys see, as you kind of move away from Katil and the smoke stops filling the sky, you guys can tell that it's kind of like early evening, American time, approximately like 6:30, 7 p.m. You guys make your way down. You find the burial site of Jazez, and you see that it's been decimated.
Oh, again. What do you mean by decimated?
I mean, you put up some like rocks and sticks, right?
I moved like a 500-pound boulder over his grave.
Right, and you put up like sticks to mark it.
Yeah.
All the boulders been just rolled off to the side. The kicks look like somebody just kicked them.
Why do they keep?
Yeah,
doing
but
this?
I think we did the big boulder, right?
Yeah. Apparently, it's been moved.
Other people are strong.
Yeah,
Also,
but
a group of people are strong.
I guess.
Group of people, yeah.
I tell you what, I've had enough of Rolvin. They're gonna feel my wrath soon enough.
I'm sorry, can somebody fill me in on what's going on?
Yeah, there's this Tabaxi rogue that we were hired out to find and track, and I kind of explained to Thamur and Barry. And when we found him, we found out he was a kid. When we turned him in to the people in Rolvin, they tied him up and executed him slowly, painfully, with arrows. A child, mind you.
5 years old.
They blamed
Also
him for
cat.
the death. Yeah, they blamed him, this orphan child, for the death of 2 individuals, which was an accident.
So then you killed all of them, right?
Sold into murder.
I will kill them all.
So
Especially
you watched them
Mont.
and you're like, this is cool.
We sold a child so they could murder it.
Yeah,
Because
you
it
did
murdered
sell him.
2 people.
Yeah.
That cat, the 5-year-old, murdered 2 people with prank bombs. 1 is too many.
It was an
2
accident.
is way too many. 2 accidents? Not cool, man.
I know.
Alright,
I'll fix the boulder.
Maybe a
Alright.
3rd time.
continuing on south.
You guys keep making your way south past the faded glade. Are you following the road? You going through the woods? What are we doing?
We'll take the road south of Rolvin to where it splits and then head down through the woods towards Key.
There's too many memories. I feel like I haven't been here in ages.
You guys kind of, because of how, even from here, you can kind of hear like calamity happening in Gatil. It's very loud and distracting. You guys actually don't even really sense so many animals around that much or anything like that. I'm not even going to make you guys roll me nature checks at this point. Because just the chaos is enough that there's not much going on around here. You guys make your way for the rest of the day into like the late night, probably like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You guys kind of roll into Key.
Cool.
We made it. Barry, I don't know where you're from, but this little place here is called Key.
You've never even heard of it, Barry.
Yes, I'm very familiar.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to Mona's house.
Well, so as you guys walk in, you see that there is a bonfire lit, and there is a bunch of people around it, just as usual at night. You head over to Mona's house. You head past. Intercepted is going to be what the no, I can't remember his name now.
Jaya.
Jaya. I kept wanting to say Jazez. Intercepted, you see Jazez comes running over to you guys and goes,
Jaya.
yeah, that's what I said the whole time. This is
Jaya!
what it looks like.
Where the fuck have you guys been? You didn't come from where we sent you.
No.
What happened? You guys went to the Feywild. That's fucking crazy.
It was crazy.
We stopped the calamity or the dark
How-
skies.
It
Turn
How
on
was
the
long ago
agent
was that we
device.
left?
not but a week ago.
Just a week? Thank you.
Crazy. Yes.
Mona's telling us that we've been gone for months.
I mean, she's old, dude. But if she said you've been gone for months, she's got her meanings. Mona's a very cryptic one, but she's very wise. If she said it, it was for a reason.
I trust
Well,
her.
we're gonna go ask now.
I mean, be my guest.
I pulled Jaya to the side.
Yeah.
Jaya. Have you
What is
seen,
it, brother?
Have you seen Adria?
No, she left with you.
She left us. And she said she'd return home.
Oh, well, I hope she does. It's kind of empty without her here.
Yeah. And I go back to...
He puts his hand on your shoulder and he grips it tightly.
It'll be alright, brother.
Yeah, I hope so. And I'll follow Darius.
Cool.
Alright.
You guys go up to Muna's and you knock. First knock, no response. Knock again.
Yep.
You start to hear like somebody walking towards the door, and you hear the door open, and she looks out and she goes, "Oh goodness, you've made it all safely." And she looks out. Is everybody with you guys, or did anybody else stay behind, or
I'm with him.
who went to Mona's
yeah.
house?
I guess I did. I went with them.
Barry, did you follow with them then, or did you
I
just go
set
towards
the
the
fire.
bonfire? Okay, cool. We'll cut to that in a second, because you're having more fun probably. Instantly, somebody hands you varying degrees of alcohol and/or smokable drugs. You guys get to Mona's house, and she goes, "Oh goodness, you've all made it. What happened? What's going on?"
Darius looks at his hands, and the gray smoke comes out of them a little bit.
Your
Darius
eyes
died.
look very very weird now.
He died.
Oh, well, welcome back. I've been there.
You've been there.
Mona, how long have we been gone?
You've only been gone for a week. I'm sorry for the deception, but when you're in the Feywild, time is of the essence. It's important that urgency is on your mind, and that you don't get... You see...
And she kind of does a 1,000-yard stare for a second.
The Feywild has a way of keeping people. And if you got caught up in the minutia of their constant cycling of war versus prosper versus who runs what and who owns what, it's basically a game of Twister. And I didn't want it to be your priority. I didn't want you guys to make your home there. I needed you guys back here, where you belong.
Speaking of home, Jaya told us Adria still hasn't come back.
I have spoken with her.
Where is she?
She is in Khalid. She's safe, but she's on a vision quest in the Deadlands by herself. Also, she took that weird dwarf back home.
Gunga?
I didn't quite like that one. Yeah, sure. I didn't even really know his name. I liked Kugrick better, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
Back
have
home,
Gibraltar.
Zelona's just like the Gibraltar like pokes his head off to the side and he goes,
fancy seeing you here.
and she like instantly like almost like a fighting game speed attack move pokes him right in the eye.
Gibraltar, have you been giving these guys a hard time? Why are you not in the Feywild?
And he goes,
I mean, there was purple circles.
and that's it. That's all he says. And she goes, "What? I don't. What do you mean? Everybody come in. Everybody come in." And she casts Hero's Feast, and all of a sudden the table is adorned with all of the foods that you wish were there.
I start explaining to her that we, in the Feywild, we defeated the Shadow King, and then we went to Gibraltar's castle. And,
I'm so sorry. Back up. The Shadow King.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gibraltar peeks his head out behind Zelonis. He goes,
Big prick, wears a lot of black, fucking had a castle. He's gone now, no big deal.
and
Darius
Mona
is wearing the
almost
cloak.
ignores him completely and looks back towards Rigel. Shadow King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the mark of Kellamvor on him.
Yes, he was. He was head of the
Lord
order.
bless us.
The souls, they were keeping him. they were trapping them, and Darius just kind of trails off and is looking at his hands.
It's
She
all right.
puts her hand very gently, almost unperceivable to touch, but you know it's there on Darius' shoulder, and she goes, I understand, young one. You must be going through some unparalleled emotions right now. I get it. Trust that Kalimvor does have your best interests at heart. Of that I can assure you. I know right now that seems impossible, and it seems like that's not something you can fathom, and I don't expect you to forgive or understand even remotely. Your rage is founded. I get it. And she looks into your swirling silver eyes and she goes, but you've done great work for your god, even if you no longer claim him as your god.
Can Mona roll a perception on that, or a persuasion on that?
Yeah, sure. She got a roll. Let me roll it into the dice tray because it rolled off the table. She got a 16.
Darius very uneasily accepts this answer. Like he's like, Mona knows what she's talking about, but like
Right.
I'm convinced that if this motherfucker is even real, he's not concerned with our world at all. So I
Right.
don't know what she's on about, but
But at this point, for now at least, whatever.
yeah.
Right, I get you. Cool. Yeah,
I want to
very
ask
cool.
Mona a question.
Yeah, by all means.
I want to ask her if she knows anything about the ancient teleporter device that we found in the castle, and if she knows if any other ones of those exist.
Ancient teleporter device. By God. What is it? What did it look like?
It looked like
Have Rigel draw it.
a laser of light with 8 ancient runes surrounding this cylinder room.
Okay, that's only gonna give her a +2 to the roll. She's gonna look see. Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, she goes. I've heard of such technology, but I've never seen it, and I've never interacted with it. The ancient was a civilization more technologically advanced than we are. We're still trying to uncover what became of this civilization, but they are thousands of years removed. None of their languages, none of their history, none of their magic is even the same as ours.
I ask her if she has any rumors about those kind of devices being on the material plane.
I've heard. Let me have her do a check on this.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty decent. I've heard of. If I'm understanding what you're describing enough, I've heard of some such devices existing in the Dosarg Mountains. I've heard of one such device existing at the center of the core of Mount Verasi. Visceral. At the core of Mount Visceral. But nobody's ever been able to find them. We don't really know what they do or how they work.
The Dozark Mountains in the center of the core of Mount Visceral. Is that the same place or 2 different places?
Dosark Mountains are east of the shores of Penkirth, north of the Deadlands, and Mount Visarial, only
okay.
Thamior and Barry know
Okay,
what
I
that
see.
is, and that's in Silverdeep.
But
But Barry's
okay.
not there, and Thamior knows what it is.
Okay, cool. I bet there's one in Tink.
I would doubt that. Tink is very small from the outside.
Okay, maybe you're right.
I mean, it's gone now. It's not like we can return there anyway.
To the Feywild? Yes, you can. The well's still here.
Oh,
Um,
wait, we can go back whenever we want?
Well, it takes a great deal of energy from me, so
Do you
let's
know where it
relax
would
with
be
that
in the
type of
Dozark
verbiage.
Mountains?
Oh.
Do you have any idea where it might be in the Dozark Mountains?
She knows this, but I'm gonna roll to see if she's gonna just tell you. God damn, she got an 18, plus 6. So she goes, there's a ancient castle that lies within the Dozark Mountains that is home to unearthly creatures. They feed on the blood of the innocent, and if legend is true, this castle is from the ancient world, the last standing ancient castle.
Ooh.
I ask her if she'll circle it on my map. If she knows where it might be.
Very nice, dude. Very, very good use of saying things to an NPC. Hold on, I'll do that for you.
Maybe we
Thank you.
could. Gibraltar.
Hey, Nick, do you have the secrets marked map? Because I don't
Yeah.
have a map that's not marked.
Yeah, hold on. Let me send that to you. Pretty sure I do.
I don't know why it's not in Incarnate or my search history.
Oh, I don't know where
Dude,
it's
with
at.
my
Let me
ship
pull it
gone,
from
dude,
Incarnate
I gotta
real
get
quick.
another way to get around this continent quickly.
I mean, what we could... Gibraltar, is there any way we can gain access into the basement of the castle again to maybe travel?
Dude, I'm not here. I'm not from here. I don't know where we are. I
Well,
know
I mean-
Mona, cool, but
If we get back there, we could definitely travel again.
That's what I'm saying. If we travel
Where would
back...
we be traveling to?
oh, I mean, if we go
Hello.
back to my castle, yeah, I can get you guys back down there. Of course, I'm the king.
Perfect.
In fact, honestly, if we go back, let me lead because they're probably going to be pissed that I disappeared.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll keep you safe. Dude, I cannot find it.
Okay, so then I will just circle it in general.
I know
On the
it's
map of
pretty
Khalid.
northish.
I also
whatever.
can't.
I think it's
Just
by...
pick it up. Whatever.
I think it's
No,
behind
it's-
that first waterfall. Or the second waterfall to the north.
Yeah, if you look at the map of Khalid, there's a waterfall by the S in Dosark Mountains.
The fuck is this shit?
Literally, like, directly to the right of that S is where the castle sits. And I do not know how the fuck I don't have this map.
Yeah, where the fuck, dude? How...
There's one in Mount Visceral. That's so cool.
Oh, wait. No. I have it. It is even further north than that. I'm so sorry. I'll give you this screenshot and then pretend you don't know the name of it. She circles that point on the mountains for you.
Oh my god.
Alright.
That was a really clutch screenshot because none of the other secrets are on this screenshot. Darius is gonna what? I'm sorry.
He's gonna go outside and wander off into the woods a little bit.
Yeah, the woods, at this point it's late in the night, woods are pitch black. Is anybody gonna have food? She
Yeah.
made a hero's feast.
I'll eat.
Yeah, I've been eating while we've been talking.
Hell yeah.
You guys haven't had like real food in such a long time.
I'm sitting there. I'm politely taking things, putting it onto my plate. I imagine. Oh wait, I'm not sitting next to Barry, so never mind. I'm still just politely taking things on my plate and being all fancy about it. Pinky out, you know.
Yo,
I'm just
me
shoving
too.
food in my mouth.
But, like,
Okay, so who didn't eat the food? Barry didn't. Darius, did you eat anything before you left?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Everybody who took part in Heroes Feast, you are now immune to poison and being frightened. Every wisdom saving throw you make, you're going to take with advantage. Your hit point maximum goes up by 2d10, and you gain that same number of hit points.
For how long?
24 hours.
Nice.
Can you say that one more time? Can you type that out, maybe?
Absolutely.
I could just copy and paste it in my reminder.
I thought we weren't your goddamn secretary.
I just posted exactly the spell.
Nice.
Oh,
It is a
Okay.
spell.
Oh, nice.
It helps me out so much.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for, dude.
Oh,
I'm
now
here to help you guys tell a story that's fun.
I'm resentful.
We're gonna cut over to Barry. As you enter the circle, this is the most diverse crowd you've ever seen. There are elves, there are humans, there are some halflings. There's not that many people, but all of them are kind of singing and dancing and just jovial around the fire, passing around multiple joints, passing around multiple flasks. You have immediately upon, nobody even asked your name, immediately upon approaching the bonfire, you get handed a flagon of just like really strong alcohol and get handed a joint. And nobody even bothers to say anything. They just start dancing with
Yeah, no, I'm in on that.
Okay, cool. So Darius goes off into the darkness of the woods. You guys are talking to Mona. Barry is just partying at the bonfire.
Cool.
All right. Sorry.
Darius is going to
I
let
tell
loose
them
a
I
phantom
need to fight-
scream.
I'm so sorry. He's gonna do what?
I'll let Barry go.
As soon as they handed me the drink, I say, just heard about it. The last thing you guys told me before you walked over, you sold a kid in town.
You're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Is
get
it cutting
any.
back and forth?
It was just. It sounds like your sensitivity on Discord is not high enough.
Let's see. Is it more clear now? Maybe I was just too far back.
Infinitely. Now, yeah. Now you're good.
I was probably just too far out of the range.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's the map I just found too, Nick.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
well, the last thing that you guys told me before was that you sold a kid to be murdered. So as soon as they hand me a drink, I say, I fucking need a drink.
Nice.
And you see that a little halfling who's about your height kind of hands you it and goes, "We got all the drinks you need, man. All of them." He actually hands you 2 drinks. One is whiskey, one is mead, which is like a mulled wine, essentially. And then also in both fingers, like between your pointer and middle on both hands, he puts 2 joints of Puff Puff.
All right, I do it.
Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw.
In that once.
7.
7. You not only are drunk very quickly, but very, very impressed.
I say this is the best I've had across this entire flat earth of Destros.
Yeah, dude, we fucking party here.
All right.
Does anybody not know what meat is?
I know meat is. I've had it.
Okay. Just Nick posted that. Oh, he sent it directly to me. I know what meat is, dude.
All right. I'm gonna leave Gibraltar. All right, Gibraltar. I'll make sure to pick you up on the way before we leave. Don't go too far.
You're leaving him at Mona's house?
I'm leaving him anywhere, I guess.
Where specifically are you leaving him?
I'll leave him in Mona's house.
He tries to pull you aside. Let's see how good he rolls on stealth. He does not have that good of stealth. God damn it. He tries to whisper to you as you go to leave. He's like,
What?
I'm gonna fuck Mona tonight, dude.
All right. Well.
you see that Mona kicks him like punting a football out the front door and then slams it behind you guys.
Oh,
He looks up at you and he goes,
I try's a try, dude. Sometimes you strike out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's someone here that I'd like to do that to as well.
He
So where'd
instantly
you learn
gives
to
you
whisper?
doubts, dude.
Where'd you
What?
learn to whisper? In the battlefield?
He looks up at them and he goes,
Dude, I'm the king whisperer. I'm a king! Are you a king? Are you a
You're not-
high lord? You're not anything, dude. You got big pointy ears. So do I. Big whoop, dude. You're taller than me. I got fucking a kingdom, dude.
Thamior is
Got it.
doing everything he can to hold back from just fucking blasting this little prick.
I can't believe you guys fucking took the Goblin King with you. Like, what the fuck? His
Hey, I thought we
kingdom
were all gonna
is
die.
fully in panic, dude.
Thamior points his staff briefly at the goblin, and then,
He
gets
instantly
gets a-
falls to his knees and he goes,
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry.
Thamior, he's our only
Remember-
way back to the portals.
Remember your place, little one. And I kind of back off.
As you turn your back, he flips you the bird. Go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you catch it.
Would my owl catch it?
Maybe give me a perception check with advantage.
Good, because I rolled a 2. And then I rolled a 10, so that's 14.
You see that he does something as you're turning around, but you're not quite sure what.
That's...
You assume he's making a rude gesture at you, though.
Well, cooler heads prevail, so I walk away.
Yeah, goblins are not cooler heads. Cool. So he dusts himself off as he stands up and starts walking towards the bonfire. What's everybody doing?
Darius, let's loose a Phantom Scream because he's failing his stability checks.
Okay. Which direction did you go from the center of town into the woods?
Behind Mona's house to the little north edge of the map there.
Okay. So as you let loose your Phantom Scream, you notice that like 20 different people come sprinting towards your direction, and all kind of see you. They all at this point know kind of who you are, and they just are making sure you're okay.
Yeah, Darius is not really taking notice of them. He's in a self-produced cloud of gray mist and is just trying to get whispers in his head to stop.
Okay, you see that Jaya is amongst these people, and he goes, right, yeah, he's not like normal people. He's not gonna do like a normal thing, so just leave him. I'm sure he's fine. He's got milky silver eyes now. It's weird. I don't want to be a part of it. Let's go back. We got a lot of drugs, a lot of drinking to do. It's still pretty early in the night. And the group all instantly is like, yeah, dude, fuck this. And they head back towards the music and the festivities.
I search for Bubka.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and give me a investigate check, buddy.
Alright. Ooh. Lucky point.
Okay.
That didn't help either. 16.
Unmark that Eastbourne, bitch. I didn't fuck you guys. That's meta information, dude.
Oh, my bad.
Also, how did you misspell Katil, you fucking loser?
That's true. That is true.
I want Mark to get a disinspiration token that the DM
yeah,
rolls at his discretion.
Well, to be fair, absolutely nobody has one single time used an inspiration token.
I did. I used
So-
it twice.
No, I've used one.
Okay, he also spelled Eastbourne wrong.
Way to go.
Dude, it says quick ref.
Quick
All
graph,
right.
you made every single thing. All you had to do is rectangles and name. Oh no, the E in Eastbourne is there. I see it.
Yeah, I dropped the E.
I thought he said Weast.
Alright, where's Bubka?
The auto text like moved it to underneath the other E, so I had to like select it and like move it over manually.
Give me a perception check, Zelonis.
14.
You see that Bubka is kind of near the bonfire. She's doing like a tiny like two-step dance. Like she looks a little bit more jovial than she's ever looked before, and she's like actually sort of interacting a little bit with people.
Yo,
finds out she
I
got a
tap
boyfriend.
Zelonis.
I
Have
ignore
Zelonis
him.
go, yo, do you see?
She's
pretty hot.
She is. Now back up.
Am I
I
dancing
mean,
with her?
should. I feel like I shouldn't. Like, she's pretty hot.
I push Rigel back and I walk towards Bubka.
You run up to Bubka, and she sort of looks up at you as you come very, very alarmingly sprinting towards her, pushing people out of the way. And she goes,
Bubka,
yeah.
she said something. It's
What
nice
is
to
it?
see you again.
I mean, you did push like 6 of my friends out of the way, but it's nice to see you too. And she holds up her cup to cheers you.
I hold up the one that she gave me last time we met. I pour.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if she can tell whether or not that's an old cup or she just thinks you have a new cup. She just thinks that you have a new cup. She goes, yeah, and she cheers as the cup that you're holding. And I'm gonna have her do a check to see if she knows that it's or sees that it's empty. She doesn't even see that it's empty. So she just cheers as you and then drinks the rest of her cup. She goes, do you want to dance?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. There's like 3 or 4 people dancing in a small circle. There's a couple of people playing like sitar, a few people playing like the pan flute. There's a couple of people playing like violin ish like instruments, and they're like doing basically that thing that every single like they do the thing where they cross their arms, the Russian thing with the legs or whatever. That's like what seemingly every dance is. And so you guys are kind of doing like a thing. Go ahead and give me a performance check.
13.
13. She kind of looks at you and give me a perception check.
15.
You see that she kind of looks to her left and sort of chuckles to herself as a little bit because you're like really bad at dancing as she does it like flawlessly, and everybody else in the circle, like you guys are circling like each other like shoulder to shoulder, kind of in a circle, doing the knee thing with your shoulders and arms, and she kind of chuckles to herself as she sees how just absolutely abysmal at this dance that you are.
I'm trying.
No, you're doing a great job.
Oh my god. Internalized joy sevenfold.
Give me a deception check.
Oh my god. It's a fucking 9.
Okay, you see that she puts her hand on your shoulder and hands you a like cup with meat in it, and she goes, relax, it's a party, it's okay.
I'm just amazed that she's talking at all.
I know that. Are you saying that to her?
No, I'm thinking in my head.
Oh, okay.
I hand her let's see, what do I hand her? I hand her a jowl from a wolf skull.
A jowl? What is a jowl?
The bottom jaw.
Oh shit. You hand her the bottom jaw of wolf skull and she goes, oh, that very cool. Nice. This is the bottom. Yeah, this is a jaw.
For luck.
I could eventually, maybe you can collect the whole thing and I'll make a ventriloquist dummy.
I would like to just enjoy the rest of the night with her if I can.
Yeah, I mean, you guys kind of, let's see how into that she is.
Not one.
Make a stick ashtray.
You guys kind of, yeah, she doesn't like ignore anybody else in favor of you, but you definitely feel like she always makes sure that you feel kind of included in the festivities for the night.
Nice.
What's everybody else doing? Darius screaming alone?
Darius is now moved to the new key windmill and is on top as he
Nice. That literally was put there for Darius, so.
You're welcome.
I kind of just hang back and watch the festivities, silently judging these savage people.
You guys also kind of notice that, like, in Key, even with the bonfire, this is the probably place in Khalid that the stars are just the brightest and most beautiful. And for the night, you guys kind of forget that the world is borderline ending. You guys all are just like taking a break, giving yourselves a minute for the night, and you're just like kind of, except for Darius, who's on a windmill, but that's like his heaven. So you guys are just enjoying the festivities, and whoever wants to partake in the drinking, the puff and all of that, you guys are just having the music and dancing and laughing and interacting with other people again for the first time in days.
At a certain time, I'd like to go over to Barry.
Sure.
Hey,
At any
Barry.
point.
Yeah, I'm kind of surrounded by some kind of leading a conversation about how Destros is clearly flat.
Every single time you've said it, it's been wrong. It's Destos. You wrote it down on Friday before I left work. I remember you writing it down. It's not.
Yeah, I've written it down several times. It's right here.
It is not Game of Thrones or Westeros. It's Destos.
Yeah, it's like pestos.
Is that the
Right.
name of the entire world? Estos?
Like Jimmy
Destos
Pestos.
is the name of the world as far as the current civilization is aware, yes.
Okay. So he's a flat Destoist.
Barry.
And it's flat. Yes. Oh.
Barry. I gotta say,
Give me a constitution saving throw, Zalanis, to see how drunk you are, because you might have to slur your speech a bit here.
13.
Yeah, you're a little bit drunk.
Barry, I'm so glad you can join us. So, after all of that, we didn't need any muscle after all. Oh, are you gonna...
Such a rude thing to say. Fuck.
So, how about you, oh man, that hit the spot. As I pound another...
How about you
fucking
hit the
ale.
road, bitch?
No. Are you gonna stick around with this group of chaotic assholes?
I mean, did we finish the? Did we finish? Is that it? Is the world fine now?
I mean, there's still the devil on the beach, but there's not much we can do about it. But I'm sure...
Wait, is the sky not tell?
No, we zipped it back up.
Noticed earlier that it is still black in parts, but you see that instead of the black spreading, it is slowly starting to come back together.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, we saved the world partially for now.
What a good way to put it. I'm going to give you an
Yeah.
inspiration token on that, buddy.
Yay.
We saved it partially for now.
Handing them out like candy.
Oh no.
I forgot about them for so many sessions. Things that make me feel happy, I'm just going to give them away for it.
But yeah, Barry, I mean, I can see your potential. I'd love you to stay with us. If you look for a greater purpose, I see no other greater purpose than trying to make this place a little better. One accident at a time.
Yeah, and you
Well-
can defend me, Rigel. Celestial Lord of Light.
Shut up, Rigel.
No,
So glad Darius isn't there.
you shut up.
I mean, I think that the hesitation, that after all was said and done, like,
How much are you
Rigel
paying this
was
guy,
like-
Zalanis?
How about you shut up so I can hear him fucking talk, Rigel?
like I don't know how the character might necessarily ask it, but I think he's gonna want an explanation for what happened with that. Why it was deemed okay to do. Rigel so proudly exclaimed was, "I sold him to murder."
Rigel didn't sell him the murder. Rigel was...
That's what he said.
Yeah, I got
That's
you.
what
Yeah.
happened.
Rigel was under threat of death at the time.
You're not near them.
Correct,
You mean-
but that's what he said.
You mean
Right,
the boy?
got you.
Hmm?
Jazzes.
Yeah. It was... We tried to save his life. After we found out that they were going to kill him. We tried. I tried my best to save him.
I
just
gave you
couldn't
so
do
many
it.
opportunities.
I rolled a nat 20. Wasn't good enough. I tried my hardest, Barry. But
What happened?
they killed him. No matter how
Barry,
hard I tried.
you would know Rolvin to be a town of hunters, essentially, and they sort of live by their own code: kill and be killed.
I gotcha.
They wanted revenge or redemption for that cat killing their members of their town.
It's such a disrespectful way to describe him. That cat.
Well, it's like saying that dog, that
But
guy,
I mean,
that
Barry,
person.
if you don't,
lizard.
if you don't wanna join us, I can understand. But the offer's on the table.
Can we
think
make
you
it
could be a
right?
great addition to the team.
Can we
If
make
you
what
tried to
right?
save him, if you tried to save him and you couldn't, well, let's go take care of them. I don't know why you guys would have run up to begin with.
You mean take down the city of Rolven?
It was an entire city.
Mr.
It
Yeah.
was
DM,
a pretty big city of rangers.
Yeah.
Village.
yeah,
Bill.
Mr. DM, how
Yeah,
would that
buddy.
work alignment-wise if we did decide to go burn Rolven to the ground?
Probably not too good.
I mean, that
Everyone
kind of
thinks they're the
depends
good
on the
guy.
way that you guys justify it.
Yeah.
Alignment is very fluid. I don't strictly stick to alignment. If you can justify why you're doing something, it's not inherently evil.
Just
So- Yeah, exactly. Kind of like how when Rigel cast Hideous Laughter on Darius, leaving him for dead, the reason he wasn't evil is because he explained why in an eloquent enough way that I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Barry,
So-
there was one. His name was Mont. He was a bartender at the tavern there. He was a goblin, and he shot the killing arrow. 3, actually.
You see that Gibraltar instantly butts in, hammered Gibraltar, and he goes,
Yeah, the fucking goblin. What a prick, dude. Goblins are idiots.
That's my dude right there.
But I vow this, that I will kill him for what he did.
And I'll be there.
And I give him a Spartan handshake, or the fucking gladiatorial handshake.
Where are we?
Key.
I swear to God, Mark.
Stop drinking for at least another hour.
Yeah, Mark.
Although I am going to
like
get another
outside.
whiskey.
We're like outside though.
You're in the middle at the bonfire.
Yeah,
Where
we'll
all the
chill.
Okay, cool. I'm
festivities
just trying to get a
always-
picture. Okay, cool. I start playing my harp.
Give me a performance check with advantage.
As he does that,
thanks.
and I shake Barry's hand arm or whatever, I tell him, "Welcome to the team."
Hand, arm, or whatever. You shake his pinky toe.
Well, it was one of those
I got a 28.
gladiatorial handshakes.
28, dude. You don't recall a time that people danced as hard as when you joined in with the rest of the music with this like
Okay.
You're playing Skrillex on a harp.
what
Yes,
instrument are you playing?
and I as I'm playing the harp, and as I play the harp, I'm lighting an illusion above the fire, kind of like as if when I play the harp, I'm plucking the fabric of this material plane.
Hell yeah. Love that. Okay, 6. So the fire basically turns into a visualizer for the music that you're playing from your harp, and everybody who was just talking pretty much instantly just stops talking to go hammer on dancing.
I would like to join with the loot that Rigel has provided me.
Yeah, boyo, give me a
Gifted me.
performance check, buddy.
I look at the puff in my hand and go, "This shit is crazy."
It started a slow
23.
jam, but it had a breakdown after about 60 seconds or so.
And that's where I jump in and then fucking roll with the 23. And when we hit that,
Loot
hit that high
breakdown,
note,
man, it sounds
we hit that
so
high
lit.
note, I want to throw fucking lightning breath in the air. Just
Oh hell yeah, dude! You fucking and then you guys match notes, and then as Rigel sustains
Lavar
it,
is
you
singing.
shoot lightning breath out in
Or
the fucking
Bumble.
air, and then you guys play like the sickest possible breakdown together, and
See-
everybody starts going nuts, like it's like a fucking club.
yeah. I high five Rigel.
I play the pan flute as well.
I use major image, seeing them start playing. I, from the distance, use major image to just create a beautiful light show above them while they play.
Oh my fucking god. That's everybody give me a persuasion check with advantage. At least Raglan and Zelena,
also-
give me persuasion checks with advantage.
Also,
Persuasion?
since we're
Yeah.
at it, I'm also casting Dancing Lights.
19.
Raglan, give it to me with double advantage then.
What am I giving you?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh my god, I just rolled a natural 20 with my triplet. Oh my god, natural 20.
Literally, it looks like you guys are basically DJing at like the sickest club. Everybody is in. Like every single person around this bonfire is like jumping and fucking dancing and
Doing the hearts
going
with key.
crazy.
Yeah. Fuck
The
yeah.
other people playing instruments stop also, even just to dance with you guys. Alright, what do you guys gonna do? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
At the end of the night, I'm gonna go to Adria's house.
The crystal that she gave you permissions on just opens the door and lets you in. It feels cold and dark a little bit. The house isn't cold, but you walk in and it feels like you're entering the home of a ghost.
I'll just take a minute to myself.
Sure. What's everybody else doing?
I think Rago might have taken some drugs and he's doing a light show.
I love it, dude. Give me a psychedelic check, whatever that may be to you. Roll a
Okay.
20 and tell me what it is, I guess.
There's another natural 20, dude.
A natural 20? Dude,
Another
you-
natural 20.
Somebody handed you something,
swear to God,
you
dude.
didn't ask and took it, and now, literally in your mind, the fire is a fire elemental and you're dancing with it.
Nice, dude.
You see that there's rainbow lights shooting up everywhere. Everybody's having a fucking blast, dude. It's like EDC and shit. Everybody's going nuts.
After a while, I'm tired and I go to find a nice little spot to meditate in.
Yeah, sure. You can probably go to one of the spare houses. I think the one that you went to last time is still vacant, so.
Alright, I head there and
Yeah, you have literally your own 2-bedroom house that you can go into.
I just go into one of the bedrooms and
Yeah.
hunker down.
Do I see this? Do I see him?
You
Lee?
see, give me a perception check. You're tripping balls, so you see
Yeah,
a
it
lot
should be at
I got a
Disadvantage.
19. Oh, shit.
disadvantage. Sorry.
Okay, what is it? Perception?
Yeah.
Can Mark even perceive his dice right now?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you rolling a
Standing up.
d12?
I still think we should do a campaign session, or at least a one-shot on mushrooms. I think that.
I got a 15. I couldn't probably sit in front of a computer.
But you could have your headphones on. They're wireless. You can go sit on the couch, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll take care of the rest.
Actually,
only be
I
like
pace around the
45
room when we
minutes, dude.
play.
If
so,
I was
like,
DMing and on mushrooms,
I
it would turn into chaos instantly, and then I would just take off my headphones and go outside. So.
I'm walking back and forth in my basement, acting out.
What did you get on your disadvantage roll?
I got a 15.
15? Yeah, you see Thamior wandering off into the same house that he went to last time you guys were here.
That's all.
Okay.
Still do my thing.
I don't.
And
I
you
sleep
guys
by
are...
the fire.
I'm just perspective. I mean, perceptive.
Yeah, that's true. Barry doesn't really want for much luxury, so the fire's warm and the ground is comfortable. So, yeah, and as you lay down, you notice that this is probably the most comfortable ground you've ever slept on. It almost feels like a memory foam mattress to you.
It's enchanted ground.
Key is a very, very special place. Yeah, as the night goes on, you guys keep partying slowly but surely. People start to disseminate into their homes, and the bonfire slowly starts to burn out. You guys have your long rest for the night, and you
hold
wake
on.
up as... Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm gonna take off my armor because it feels like this whole time I haven't really taken it off, and
Yeah, jewelry spills out of it,
Nice.
I'm gonna try to check.
which probably makes you more upset.
I'm gonna check my back because it feels like something's bothering me back there.
Which bag? The
My-
bag
my-
that you just picked up?
No, my physical back.
Oh, your back. Okay.
And I'm assuming I find my premature wings.
Yeah, you feel. Give me a perception check because you can't see behind you.
17.
17. Yeah, you feel kind of like nubbins that feel to you. You're like, at first you're a little confused, but then you're like, wait a minute. I've seen Rygel's wings, dude. Like, this feels like the beginning of wings. This feels like, oh shit. Like, Zelonis is kind of blown away. Like, I'm fucking growing wings right now, dude.
What is going on? Alright, I'm gonna while I'm like half naked walk around Adria's house to see if there's any notes or anything.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oof. Nat 20.
Nat 20. You see that there is multiple papers kind of around. A lot of them are just random thoughts written. Most of them about Melora and the bridge kind of between life and death and balance and chaos, and most of them just kind of seem like notes. You don't see anything specifically to or about you or anything like that. You just kind of, as you walk around, you feel a little bit closure and a little bit worse in some ways. Like, I know that she's okay, but I still don't know why it is that I'm without her now when I feel like it's the time I needed her most. And so you have a very kind of drunkenly somber experience where you're kind of just looking through her private shit that's like rude for you to look through, and just the idea of seeing her writing some in Elvish, some in Common, and you kind of shed a few quiet tears to yourself as
I'm full out crying.
you remember. You're just flat sobbing as you remember all of the lessons she's taught you and all of the things you guys have been through together, all the times that you've saved each other.
I'm gonna leave a note and I'll write it to you later, but I'll have to think about it.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I'm gonna take whatever writing looks most interesting just to keep. And,
Sure. You see one where it looks more like a drawing she's done, almost like an art piece, and it kind of looks like the tree that you guys trained together under in Katil. Right outside of Katil where you trained her on the
I
tree.
definitely take that.
Yeah, it seems like with a nat 20 you find a drawing of that tree, including the etches of where the blade hit the tree trunk.
Alright, and then I'll leave the rest of the new equipment I found in the other room where the rest of my weapons are.
Yeah, sure.
I prayed to Bahamut, just asking.
And then just to cover all grounds, whatever note you leave, I'm not sending to Tara.
Oh, I know.
Okay, cool.
It's for
Cool.
character.
I was hoping so. I just wanted to be clear. Cool. Is there anything else anybody wants to do before they go to bed?
I just prayed to Bahamut.
Go ahead and give me a religion check, buddy.
17.
17. Sure. Rigel, give me a religion check. Where are you sleeping? Are you sleeping in your spare house, the one that you slept in last time?
That's correct.
Okay. Give me a religion check.
15.
15. Okay. Zelonis, you have a dream that you are approaching an altar upon which a great dragonborn king sits. You can't quite place who they are or what their name could be, but they award you a medal around your neck and you bow to them as they bow back to you. And you sleep very well. And Rigel, you have a dream that is mist and kind of darkness. It's like a foggy nighttime with very strong winds blowing across the plains.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
everybody wakes up. The sun's coming up in the morning. You hear the birds chirping.
Get up and immediately look for the party and Gibraltar.
You see that Gibraltar is kind of curled up with Barry next to the fire.
Nice.
Dude.
All right.
It's still kind of embering because they partied till like 4:30 in the morning. So
Is Bubka out here
Yeah.
too?
Bubka is not out here.
All right, that's fine.
I'm just out somewhere in the open, just reading, waiting for everyone else to wake up.
You've been awake for so many hours. Like, what is this fucking idiocy that I'm dealing with every day?
Well, if I went to meditate at about 1, that would have gotten me up at around 5 and then 6 to prepare my spells. So
Right, yeah, exactly.
too
You were
long.
meditating for only for a few hours, and you're a wizard anyway, so you're like studying like your manuscripts and books and whatnot anyway.
Yeah.
Sure, everybody kind of wakes up and it's like 9 a.m. Sun start like up in the sky a little bit.
Oh, Barry, wake up!
Mm.
Let's go. It's time to leave.
Barry's hand is on the Goblin King's dick a little bit, almost like he tried to take it in his sleep.
I've tried that already. It doesn't work.
What, jerking a goblin?
No, waking them. What the hell are you talking about?
I mean,
And I look down. Oh,
I also
Yeah.
thought that's what you meant, if I'm honest.
no.
oh
That'd
god,
be really out of character.
Barry,
What's that? What are we doing?
we're leaving.
Nope.
It's
Almost
time to
took
get
that. Almost got
I
that
should
one.
start making you guys roll for hangovers.
Yeah, there
That'd
goes
be the
Constitution.
only useful one.
That's
after
okay. Darius passed his morning stability check, so this is the first night he hasn't woke up
You
screaming.
didn't wake up screaming. I'm gonna give you an inspiration token, buddy.
Wow.
We're not waking anyone up in the fucking morning.
Yeah, no,
for
I
not
mean,
disturbing an entirety of a village.
bro, you don't understand. Darius hasn't had a good night's sleep in a while.
I fully understand, actually.
All right, so before we leave, I'd like to say something to Bubka.
Sure, yeah, you head over to, you see that Bubka is over kind of by Lavara's, thing. You don't see Lavara, but you see that Bubka looks kind of like she's looking for Lavara.
Oh,
No.
Lavara, totally forgot about her. Holy shit.
She was singing.
Yeah, she was
During the
singing last
dubstep.
night.
Was she? I was fucking hammered.
That's true. Sure, yeah, you see that Bubka kind of has like what looks like a coffee cup in her hand or whatever, and she's kind of peering into Lavara's workshop area and kind of turns away as she sees that she's not quite there yet.
Hey, Bubka.
Oh, hey.
We're heading out now. We're going back to Delmora. I just came
Oh,
to say
be
goodbye.
careful over in Delmora. There are Kenku all over there. They are very loud. It's frustrating.
I go in to hug her.
She doesn't resist, but doesn't hug you back.
Nice. And I tell her, I whisper in her ear, stay safe. I will.
And she
return."
she whispers in your ear, "I'm stronger than you. I'll be fine."
Salonis likes that. He's fucking. He's
You're
chubby,
half-
dude.
Yeah, you're like shooting a little bit of lightning out of the tip of your dick.
Ooh, yeah.
Nope, never mind. Forget it. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
That's
I
what
hated
I'm
that.
doing
My
right now,
fault.
dude.
That was my fault.
that's your fault.
I know what I did. I take it back.
That's unforgivable. You just
I know. I don't forgive myself, so I don't blame you for not forgiving me. Sure. So she doesn't resist, but she allows you to hug her. She tells you she's stronger than you, and so she's fine.
All right, cool. I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have everybody?
I've started
Yeah, I'm
the
here.
ritual to summon my horse, so I'm
Yeah.
going to be on horseback.
Hey,
You also
You
still
didn't
fucking have
scream.
Gibraltar Goblin King somehow.
Yeah,
And Dolfo's right here.
Dolfo's in Catil. He didn't come with you.
He didn't
Did
come
you
with
take
us.
him with you?
Yeah, I took him with me.
yeah, he
Since
left through the
when?
gate with us.
You said
Yeah.
that he came with you? He's with you?
Yeah,
that's
and he
what
has
we
all my
went
stuff.
to get him to leave.
Right, Dolfo?
Sure,
Dolfo
yeah.
gave me all
We
my
had
stuff
that-
back.
Yes,
had
sir.
that
I watched
whole
everybody
argument.
have a really great time last night while I protected your belongings.
Speaking of belongings, Dolfo.
Nice. Like my old belongings.
Yes, the sword that you loaned to me, sir, I gave back to my lord Rigel.
Where's
He
the
has
other
it for
ones?
Well, the thing is that Moosey's dead and Trinder ran away,
And
so
where are their swords?
with probably them.
Rigel,
Yeah.
you owe me.
Uh,
3 swords.
consider it a debt
I
paid.
told you not to give them to him.
3 swords? Wait. You have one from Dolfo, Rigel. You do have the
here
one
you
Rigel
go.
gave you.
Here's
Dolfo
one.
gave you.
Okay, I'm gonna argue that Zelonis 100% knows.
With advantage, you can give me a perception check.
Oh my god. If Zelonis doesn't pass this, he's not a fucking blade master.
Well, he's also maybe hungover.
I will accept it.
And comedic gold. Anime style or some bullshit.
Perception?
Yeah.
15.
This is a crooked piece of wood, crudely painted gray.
I break it under my feet. This is not a sword.
And Delpho goes, well, that's the sword, so now you've broken it. That's
No!
not a
It's not a sword.
Dude,
It
Dolpho
was
got
a
his
sword,
first
and now
kill.
it's shattered.
So
I did kill Moosey. That's true.
Not with that piece of junk.
You don't know that.
Hey, Dolpho, what? Oh, what happened to your sword, Dolpho?
Killed Moosey.
And you left
Or,
it.
Moosey
Left it.
died.
You left it in the well.
What?
I dropped
What?
it in the waters around the tower in Catil.
Why would you do that?
Because it was a murder weapon, Zelonis.
Oh my god, I regret
I
saving
left
your
him
life.
dead in the streets.
I regret taking an arrow for you.
I'm gonna like elbow Zelonis a little bit.
What?
You want me to scare him a little bit?
No, not now. Maybe
All
He
right,
later.
looks at Zelonis and he goes, look, if I hadn't killed Moosey...
I walk away.
Okay, cool. You walk away, and he continues speaking to nothingness.
I throw
sure,
mud at him.
he gets hit with mud. He goes, "Ah, I've been hit by mud," and he kind of rubs it into his face and tries to treat it almost like it's like war paint.
Oh, my God.
But then he realizes that there's a bit of a smell to it, and he starts dry heaving.
It's not just mud.
There is, yes, something else in that for sure. Yeah, Thamior's been.
Sammy, are you here?
I've been summoning my horse while this whole exchange is going on.
Damn. I wanted to ask you to prestidigitate Dolpho.
Yes, give me 1 second. And he does his little hand motion, mutters quick incantation, and cleans Dolpho right up.
And Thamior takes like a deep breath, almost like he's been holding it. He goes, "Oh, thank you. Ah, thank you. One of the ones that aren't dickheads." And
You
he
lost my sword.
rudely looks towards Zelonis. One of your 84 swords.
I got more than 84.
Sure. You guys wake up in the morning. You're in the middle of Key. What are we doing?
Um,
I guess we
let's
gotta
circle
go
up,
through
guys.
again or on our way to Delmore.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we escort Dolpho to his wife, maybe?
No, he's coming with us. He's our bitch now.
He's coming with us?
It's
Okay,
okay. My
Dolpho?
wife will understand.
I'm just... Okay, let's go. Say no more, fam.
Hey, does anybody know if there's any weapon shops in Ganor? Rigel owes me.
Guy, come on. We
You
don't need
guys
to
would
carry any extra
remember
things.
from
We'll get the other swords
Ganor
later.
It's kind of a fishing village / mountain village, and there's not very much commerce that goes through. The only real thing they have for them is giving people like shelter while they're on their traversal through the mountains.
Damn it.
You would
Come on,
remember that from the
Zelonis,
last
They were
time
just
you've been
some
there.
bastard swords.
No, they were short swords, dude.
Yeah, but they were bastards, possessive swords.
That's true.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't understand, Regal.
I don't think anybody
Explain
does.
to me. Oh, you got one of them
What?
dragon syndromes.
Right? What does that mean? What do you mean,
You know, like-
dragon symptom?
I'm gonna roll a history check real quick.
Yeah. You're from
Not
a
like-
celestial plane. You know dragons hoard loot.
Okay, cool. The second one was an 18, much better. You know, like, dragons like to, like, sit on piles of gold.
Not me, Regal. I'm not a.
You like to sit on piles of swords, you know?
No, that's uncomfortable.
Armament.
It's not. It's not realistic.
Zelonis has like an instant thought to his pile of loot
Oh, are you
sitting in
kidding me?
Adrian's house.
I was like the Game of Thrones throne.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage, Zelonis.
Nice.
Why don't we go in there and you can take a little cat nap on your pile of swords? Little dragon nap.
He curls up and starts purring like a
16.
cat. 16. Give me a perception check with advantage, Regal.
Wait, what am I doing?
Advantage perception check.
A natural 20.
You obviously know that he's full of shit. You obviously know that he's exactly like a dragon trying to hoard a pile of loot.
Regal, I
You
told
think back to the dragon in the caves underneath Eastbourne.
You know,
Example A?
I
I
think.
explain it to him.
No. Okay, listen here. We've been through so much. I think I can share this little tidbit with you. As I'm sure we're
Can
walking.
I roll a
to Delmore.
perspective check to see
Gamma.
if... are you wearing armor right now?
Always.
Plate.
Okay.
Never
Okay.
take it off.
Okay, never
Except for last night when he said I take off my armor.
Exactly. That's why I explicitly said it.
Well, you explicitly said never.
Okay, well, shut up.
No,
Never
the
say
DM, it's
put
my
his armor
job.
back on.
I just do a hand
Thank you.
gesture.
That's true.
with
Your
a-
armor is still inside. You have whatever your AC is.
I do a
minus
hand
plate.
gesture with a feather in my hand, you know.
Not that again.
It's
Listen,
just like I'm talking with a feather. Like I'm flipping it.
you remember that one time?
You're
Yes.
doing like the equivalent of pen tricks with a feather.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like real quick. I just
I-
did it for a little bit and then I put it
Okay.
away.
Do you really want to know?
Do you know the way?
Do I know the way? What? What'd you say?
I
He said, "Do you really want to know?"
Do you really want to know
Really don't want to know what?
why I collect weapons?
Yeah, I do.
You'll have to do me a favor then.
What's that?
Buy me a drink.
That's a done deal.
It's got to be
Let
strong.
me get the
too.
Ganner?
Sure.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
All right. And we traveled again, or
Yeah, sure. You guys,
is there
Make your-
nothing out here to fucking impede our progress?
Wait,
It is-
before we have left key. Oh wait, never mind. Forget I even spoke just now.
the Cotillion catastrophe has kind of made most wildlife, let alone bandits, most things are kind of going, but you're going to give me nature checks on your way to Ganor because it's far enough away.
Okay.
Cool.
So, who's leading the pack?
Me.
I will.
Sure.
I'm the ranger.
Me.
He bitch slaps everybody who tries to walk past him.
Just bounding from tree to tree. like a cat.
Okay, so you're going to give me 5 nature checks on your way to Ganor.
Me and Dolpho talk philosophy at the back of the pack.
Sure. What do you guys talk about?
Ooh, a 3.
Okay.
The
Give
fabric
me all
of,
5, and then we'll go
the
from there.
material planes. I start to teach him about planes
10.
and stuff.
I'm gonna see how Dolpho does. I have a fucking.
I'm gonna roll my knowledge of planes.
Yeah, he got a nat 1. Dolpho looks at you,
That's
and
okay.
I'm gonna have him do a deception check. 11 on deception. Let's see what you get on perception.
Cool. I got a 6 on my history though. So like I'm talking out my ass almost.
You're talking out your ass, and he's buying it, but has no idea what you're talking about. So you guys are both
I'm trying to break it down to human words.
right, and he is absolutely saying he understands, but he has literally no fucking idea what you're talking about. He's like,
Am I
"Oh
overhearing
yeah."
this?
Give me a perception check.
That'd be 15.
15. Yeah, you're hearing Rigel talk to Dolphin. Dolphin will go, "Oh yeah, no, that totally makes sense."
I'm just rolling my eyes as I'm listening to all this.
Sitting on your fucking horseback, Darius. What are your 5
Oh,
nature?
can you explain it better?
3, 10, 9, 13, 9.
13.
I
Okay.
had an 18 of what I really meant in my head.
So as you guys are starting to head off, you guys in the middle of the woods all of a sudden start to hear a tussling.
What's
You can't really make it out. Anybody want to give me a perception check?
Yes.
We just woke up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
Cool.
Wait, what do we do?
Perception check.
Oh, sorry.
18.
Cool.
11.
Yeah, I got 10.
That's fine. 10 is the DC, so cool. Rigel?
Perception? Hold on, I was trying to do something cheeky.
Gibraltar got a 10.
I'm gonna cast my cantrip Dancing Light, but not in a strobe manner. I'm gonna do it so it's like 8 orbs, and it like goes and like makes a bunch of lights illuminating in the forest. And then I'm gonna roll perception.
Sick.
I got a 2.
A 2. You are so distracted by your own dancing lights that that's all you can notice. Literally everybody else, including the Goblin King, hears in the distance, and they hear the trees start rustling,
Owlbear.
coming towards them, and they hear.
That's a weird owlbear.
And who got above an 18?
I got 18.
18. Did anybody else get higher than that?
Nope.
All right, Thamior, when you roll initiative for me, roll it with advantage, buddy, and then everybody else roll initiative.
21.
Hot damn.
18.
17.
Okay.
11.
17.
21. 2, 3, 18. Plus 1, then Zalona
20.
got an 8.
2.
And then Rigel got a 22. What'd you get, Darius?
And 11.
What?
An 11. What'd you get, Barry?
Yeah, Darius is
17.
fucked up, bro.
Barry 17, and then
Where the fuck is my
Darius got an 11. As you guys are kind of Thamior is listening to Rigel talk nonsense and Dolfo believe nonsense. You guys see that 3 great apes come swinging through the trees and land on the path in front of you guys.
Go away!
What distance?
Combat log.
They are approximately 50 feet.
Go
in front of you
away!
guys.
50 feet what?
50 feet in front of you guys. In
Sorry,
front of
I
the
left you
most front person, who is Darius.
Yep.
That is going to be Rigel who acts first. They didn't surprise you guys.
Oh shit. How close am I to them?
You are approximately 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Is anyone in front of me, or are we all in a line?
A lot of people. A lot of people are in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the lead aside from Darius, so I'm second.
If I threw a fireball, would I hit anyone?
Oh my god.
Not if you moved over first.
So I'm gonna move over so I can get into a clear range where can I hit all 3?
They all fell right next to each other, so absolutely you'd hit all 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna, step aside and cast a fireball as soon as I scroll down to exactly where the spell is.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius of a point that you choose.
Okay. And then they take 8d6.
Or, well, let me fucking roll dexterity saving throws for them. What's
Or half.
actually? I have your spell save DC, which is.
I still gotta roll these d6s.
So they have a what to dexterity? +2. Literally, all 3 of them fail your dexterity saving throw, so they take the full damage.
Cool.
What's this? What's your spell save?
His spell save is 16.
Oh, nice.
They rolled a 6, a 3, and a 2, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool. Let me add these real quick. Hold up.
16. Oh, that's right. God damn, dude.
Funny. I do 24 damage
To all 3 of them,
to all 3 of them.
you
And it
lift.
spreads around corners, ignites flammable objects in the area.
Okay, so luckily the trees are alive, so you're not
Yeah.
starting a fucking Smokey the Bear forest fire, but you step to the left and just let loose this fireball. And everybody's kind of shocked because up until now, Rigel has not really done combat stuff. But you let loose this enormous fireball that Thamir has only ever seen himself cast. And
No, we saw him cast one when he hit Darius.
he hit.
That is true.
Cool. So you guys see in rare form, Rigel's just not having it today, probably due to his frustrations with his conversation with Dolfo. He steps to the side and he just lets loose this fireball, and he deals how much damage?
24 to all 3.
You hear the. They all let loose a scream as they take this damage, and
Wait, do I add do I add the spell attack bonus to that?
of course,
Oh my god. I hit him for
huh?
I hit him for 32.
Which is 5 more than what you had said.
8 more.
8 more. Okay, cool. Yeah, damn, badass. You see that these things let loose a loud scream, and they all look kind of like you singed a bunch of their hair, so they're almost starting to look like
As I
beefy.
casted the fireball, I spoke in Abyssal.
Nice. They don't know what that is, so that's irrelevant to them. But I love
I'm
that.
just saying that's what I did.
Yeah, I love that. Does anybody else in the party speak Abyssal?
I do.
What did you say, Rigel?
I said, "You shall not."
Okay, and Darius is the only one who comprehends it. The gorillas kind of look confused as you yell it, and then they all fucking get. You singe off a bunch of their hair, and they're actually now just starting to look almost like ripped as fuck hominids. That's gonna be Thamir.
Is he muted? Thamur.
Sorry. I go, impressive, but let me show you how it's done. And I reach into my bag to pull out my staff. I unfurl it, and
Oh, that's right.
with
Oh my god.
the main I'm still on horseback too. Main staff in my right hand, I mutter my incantation, and I point the staff of the Undying Flame towards the gorillas, shooting a fireball.
Another fucking
DC
fireball, cool.
DC save 15.
So 2 of them do save in this case.
Okay. 4, 5.
So one of them's gonna take full, the other one's gonna take half.
Alright, what was my damage on this stupid thing again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8.
Fireball's purposely broken in 5e, just so you guys know. Merle's wanted it to still be tough.
Alright, so that is 6.
I mean, it's the best spell of its kind.
Merle's did that on purpose.
Yeah.
6, 12, 18, 20, 25,
Nothing is ever as broken as 3.5's rogues and sneak attack.
31 plus 5 damage from the staff, plus 7 from the spell attack.
Jesus Christ. So 39 damage total to each of them. 2 of them take half.
No, it'd be more than that because it'd be also +5 from the staff, which I rolled
Okay,
a
so
31.
give me a total.
So that would be
Yeah, making
+7. That'd be 38 plus. That'd be 43 for the
43
full
fucking
damage.
damage. You see one of them catches fire a little bit and sort of starts panicking. You said 43 damage?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Absolutely sick. So you see that one of them kind of starts almost pacing back and forth in fear as the other 2 pat him out, who only take half damage. And those other 2 also both kind of look a little bit fucked up, but they look more angry than anything. That is going to be the 3 gorillas' turn. Who's in front? That's Darius.
Yep.
And then
Who's
me.
behind him?
Me.
Okay, so the all 3 gorillas come sprinting up to you 2, basically. 2 of them are going to attack Darius. 1 of them is going to attack Zelonis. So they each are going to take 2 attacks. So the first one is going to swing its fist at Darius, and he's going to get a 21 to hit on that. It's going to take a hit from you. The second one is going to miss his attack, and the one who attacks Zelonis is going to... Oh my god, I wish he crit, but he didn't. The one that hits Zelonis is going to attack. They're going to... Oh, shit. They're going to deal you... I need to get a couple of D10s out here. Where's my other fucking D10s? Do I not have any D10s set up in my fucking stack? What is this? Whatever, I'll do it one at a time. So the first one is going to swing at Darius, and... 3... 10... 4 plus 6 is going to swing his fist at Darius and deck him in the jaw for 20 damage. The one that hits Zelonis is going to hit for 17. 36 damage as he fucking pounds a hammer fist at Zelonis' face.
Thank God for those 10 hit points, right?
Well, they each get to take a second attack, so prepare yourself for that. One of them gets a nat 20, one gets a 19, and one gets a 12. So 2 of them hit Darius, and the other one crits on Zelonis. That is going to be... You want to use lucky on which one?
You said one critted me?
One did crit you.
Yeah, that one.
Alright, and he re-rolls. He gets an 18, so he does still hit you, but it's not a crit, so that's still a fucking good use of a lucky point. So Zelonis gets hit only by 1. He's going to take 5 plus 4.
Wait, how much? Sorry, how much was the first one? I'm doing weird math.
The lowest roll was 17, and they all have plus 9.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take 22 points of damage, Zelonis, and Darius is going to take 3 plus 10, 13 plus 3 is 16 plus 6 is 19 damage from the first one. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 6 is 24 damage of points to Darius there.
How much was it towards me again?
I don't remember. I think 22, I think 22.
Okay.
I can't find my other D10, so I'm literally rolling 1 dice over and over. And I don't know where the fuck my other dice are. I can't believe I have 1 D10. What is this? What about in my fucking dice cup? These things just... They fucking let loose their mighty fists on you guys. That is going to bring us to Zelonis' turn.
Alright. There's 2 in front of me right now?
There are 3 within reach of you. You and Darius are kind of within 5 feet of each other. So, with a single step, basically, you could hit all 3.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Darius is right in front of you, though.
I'm gonna hit the most wounded looking one, then.
Okay, sure.
Oh! No. Wait. Hold on.
They're apes, so their armor class is not very high. As you can imagine.
Let's see. A dirty 20.
Super hits. Of course it is.
Let's Let's see. I'm gonna do just a flurry, so just gonna do double strike. 6, 7, 8, 9. 24. So 20 and 24.
20 and 24. So is that both your swings to hit or your damage?
Both of my swings to hit.
Super hit.
And
Both hit.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 for the first one.
Badass. Okay.
14 again for the next one.
28 damage. Yeah, you fucking step off to the side as to not hit Darius, and you just slicing, fucking slice into one of these great apes who lets off a.
And as I go and lead with that final slash, I'm gonna use a bonus action to push and shove one to the ground if I can.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. I think it is that we agreed on.
Mm-hmm. 21.
Damn, yeah. He even with his +6 to strength, you fucking got him. You shove the one that you slice into this thing, just slicing flaw, and then knock him the fuck down. He goes prone. He looks fucked up and knocked on the ground. The other two start to go ape shit. Pun intended.
All right,
And,
I'm gonna actions or actions.
Go ahead. By all means.
All right, I'm gonna fucking.
That means you
attack
get advantage on this attack
on the
for this
prone
guy on
one,
the ground.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. So that.
Hell yeah,
is a
dude.
19. Okay, so that's a crit.
19, a crit?
Yes, for the first one. So I'm just gonna
hell yeah, dude,
lay
love it.
down this fucking massive blade on this fucking.
Roll
ape.
your second attack too. Roll
Yeah.
both damages together if you want.
Let's see. That was a 15. Okay, that's
15 already hits.
okay. So let's see. So
Yep, a
first one-
crit and a regular attack.
Oh boy. 24 damage for the first strike.
Okay.
And
Jesus, excellent. That's so good.
12 for the second one.
So 36 damage total. So you fucking slash this goddamn thing, dude. You fucking have it lay its ass on the goddamn ground, and then you just fucking slash into this fucking thing, and it lets loose the most insane ape cry as the other ones are like pounding on their fucking heads and chests, kind of losing their shit. And this thing looks like it's on fucking death's door, dude. This thing is fucked up. That is going to bring us to Barry.
All right. I'm gonna break into a rage.
Yeah!
Thank you for saying that first, dude. You're the only barbarian we've ever had who's ever done a rage in a battle.
What?
Yeah, our last barbarian never once raged. Go ahead.
That counts Lakai too.
Wow.
Yeah, Lakai attacked and then went into a rage.
But you can bonus action do it.
Yeah, but Lakai did it second after he attacked, so Lakai didn't
As
get
a
any
bonus action, I'll rage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you go into a rage and then you go ahead and attack. You want to run up? You want to attack the one on the ground or the two still standing?
Let's see. Well,
Save our non-melee ranger.
He's got 20 AC. He's fine.
Darius is also kind of melee these days.
Darius has 3 hit points left. I'll just point that out.
Oh, fuck!
Christ
Yeah, Darius-
alive.
That's right.
Hit
He's
points.
not meaty.
He didn't get any extra hit points either. He wasn't there for the meal.
That's right. He's not looking too good.
so if he looks down, I'm gonna go for the monkey with him. I'm gonna reckless attack
Oof.
On the one on the ground?
on the one that is attacking the guy who looks like he's a.
Okay, so there are 2 of them standing next to Darius. Cool, you're going to reckless attack. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay, there's one. Other
You can
thing
give
I
me
need.
both attack rolls at the same time.
Am I also Yeah, because I have 2 attacks. Am I within 5 feet of the monkeys?
You can get within 5 feet of them very easily. It's like 15 feet away from you, so you just need to walk up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I do.
Also, they're
have-
fucking apes, so let's be respectful. They're not monkeys.
Fuck you, monkeys.
I do have Divine Fury.
Oh
Which is
shit!
in the face.
Badass,
Oh my
dude.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
I don't
do
even
my
know
2
what that,
attacks.
Yeah,
what does that
for
even
sure.
mean?
I've
We're about to
got
find out.
The only barbarian who knows how to play a barbarian.
22 to hit
Hits, easily hits so hard.
and a 17 to hit.
Hits so hard. They're apes. They
Um,
don't have very high AC.
And then, because of my rage, I get a +2 on my damage roll.
You sure do.
It's already a +3, so it's a +5
Right?
on each of them. So it's 8 + 5.
Badass. All right,
Was that
6. So you
13?
hit 8 plus 5. Yeah, it's going to be 13.
And then 5 + 5 is 10.
So you hit for 1 for 13 and 1 for 10. Cool. Damn, badass. All right, so this guy, both of these guys are looking hurt, but not that hurt. The one on the ground is borderline crying. I don't know how apes cry, but the one on the ground is for sure crying.
Shut up, bitch.
Is that going to be the rest of your turn, or you got more?
Well, with Divine Fury, at the end of my turn, creature within 5 feet takes damage equal to 1d6 plus half my barbarian level.
Oh,
So it's
sick!
gonna
Yeah,
be-
absolutely badass, dude. Roll me that damage, boy.
Is that going to be 4 or 3? If I'm at level 7,
It's going to be 3. Yeah, round down.
so 3. So it's
Yep.
going to be 6. So another 6 on each of them.
Jesus Christ, badass, dude. Excellent, excellent fucking turn. All right, so yeah, these things are looking like fucked up. The one on the ground looks the most fucked up by far, but these ones don't look very happy. They look damaged, but they don't really look that bad. That's gonna be
I'm going to
Darius.
stand in
Go
front
ahead.
of Was it Darius says he's got 3 hit points, right? But he looks roughed up.
Yeah, you're gonna kind of use the rest of your turn to make the movement to like block him so they can't get to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Beautiful.
Standing between him and the monkeys.
Love it. Absolutely. So badass. All right, sick. That's going to be Darius's turn.
Cool. Darius is gonna step back a good 20 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. I love that. Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Cool. Sure.
So let's do that real quick. It's gonna be 6. Okay, cool. So now I have a little bit of hit points, although if anything hits me, I'm still probably dead. And then I am going to fire an arrow at one of those fucking apes because I'm a little bit pissed.
You want to fire an arrow at one of the one that's on the ground, or one of the two that are still standing? Fine.
No, I'll take the standing. I think Ground Boy's pretty fucked.
Sure. Left or right?
I'll take right.
Cool.
And that's gonna be a 16.
Hits.
Ugh.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I can't roll today, I'm telling you.
16 hits, so you can. I don't think you failed a check. So.
For a Darius attack, come on. It's a
Well-
+9. 16 is garbage.
Oh, damn.
Whatever.
That's right.
It's still. You know what? Garbage still hits. They're apes.
Alright, so then we're gonna do some damage.
Balls off me, you
It's
damn
not turn
dirty.
garbage. Okay.
So that is gonna be 12 damage to him.
12 damage. Badass, dude. Excellent. Nice. So this thing is starting to kind of look fucked up. He's not like staggering or anything, but he looks like he's definitely injured. You get another attack, correct?
Well, I did cast a spell, so that cost
Oh,
me.
yep, that's true. All right, yeah. So
Nice.
that is going to bring us back up to Rigel.
Darius isn't looking too good.
No.
Darius is looking. Well, what did you get on your cure wounds? You can add a character. Tell him how much.
Yeah,
HP you
no,
have.
I got like 9 on my cure wounds. I have 12 hit points, but if something does hit me, it's probably gonna deal more than 12.
What's your max HP?
66.
A lot
Yeah.
higher than what it is currently.
Yeah, I took 63 damage in that first wave.
I'm gonna walk up behind Darius. I'm gonna put my hand on his back, I'm gonna cast the level 4 Cure Wounds on him.
Ooh, damn.
How are you gonna put it on his back? Is that gonna be a Darius stability check?
Ooh.
No, I think Darius has clear threats in front of him.
Fair, makes sense. Understood.
I would argue that it would be even more so during combat.
1d8. Where's the d8, dude?
I'm not gonna argue it at all because I don't need him to attack his teammates currently. This is not that
That's a
easy of a
9,
battle.
that's a d8, dude. These are d8s, dude. Okay. So since the level 4, I'm gonna do 1.
The 3 wasn't great.
So, and since level above level 1, we do 3 more.
Everybody's thinking about like their favorite origami owl that they've seen, while
What?
Rigel is determining how much damage he's done.
14,
Or how
and
much health?
then...
14. Ooh, that's
Hold on. We're going up still.
Cool.
22,
Nice boy.
30.
Oh!
Damn. All right. All
Give me
right.
them hands, man.
Hell yeah.
Nice, dude.
Them hands.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah. I love that.
It glows pretty radiant.
So that's your action. Do you want to take a movement, or do you have a bonus action or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guidance on Darius, or not Bardic Inspiration
On Darius?
on Darius, and I'm going to Guidance Zelonas.
You can only cast one spell.
One's a bonus action. Oh wait, you're right. You're right. My bad. So no Guidance, just Bardic Inspiration on Darius.
Cool. Hell yeah. Love it, dude. That's gonna be Thamior.
All right. I'm looking at the two still standing. Which
Cool.
one looks a little worse for the wear at the moment?
They generally look about the same. The one on the ground looks like a poop stain.
You know what? I
Poop.
am going to use Phantasmal Killer on the left one.
The one that's standing? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's left of the one that's facing Barry.
Oops.
So I tap into the nightmares of the creature you see within range, which is 120 feet. Create illusion man's. You basically need a Wisdom 15 save.
And as you can imagine, great apes do not have very high wisdom. Actually, they have a +1.
On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration. At the end of each target's turn before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. On a
Okay,
successful save, the spell ends.
Ooh, he does succeed on his saving throw.
Fuck.
Damn.
Damn.
What
Clear
level
at
was
least
that?
one out for you. There's a level 4 spell.
Or take on a successful save the spell. So he literally takes nothing. Damn.
I thought for sure an ape would be able to.
I didn't expect him to get a 19, and he has a +1, so that was a full 20 for him.
Dirty 20. That motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Dirty 20s.
That is going to be the gorillas. The one on the ground is going to use half of his movement to stand up, and then 2 of them are going to attack Zelonis. One of them is going to attack Barry. Let's see. They have a plus. Damn. So the one of them attacking Zelonis gets a absolutely hits. The two second one attacking Zelonis misses, and the one attacking Barry misses. The one attacking Zelonis deals. Let's see. That's 15 plus 6. Deals 21 damage with their fists to Zelonis. Pa 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 pa. They just fucking Donkey Kong slam on you and deal you 21
Zelonis
points
isn't
of
looking
damage.
good.
All 3 are now back to standing. They each get to take a second attack. They're going to do 2 attacking Zelonis and 1 attacking Barry again, because they're mad that Zelonis fucked one up. Oh.
Uh-oh.
One attacking Barry hits, one attacking Zelona's misses, but the one attacking Zelona's crits.
Uh-oh.
Lucky.
Lucky point, alright. He will re-roll it, and he misses! Oh, amazing.
I'm feeling
Absolutely
lucky.
amazing. The one attacking
Nice,
Barry deals 3 plus 3, 10, 16 points of damage to Barry.
But I have resistance
Who
to
is in a
bludgeoning
rage?
'cause I'm in a
Yeah,
rage.
exactly. So Barry takes 8 points of damage. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Such a good fucking use of a lucky point, Zelonis. Okay, that is going to be Zelonis' turn.
I'm gonna chug a fucking supreme healing potion.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Alright, hold on.
Did we agree that that's a bonus action instead of an action?
It's an action.
It's an action, okay.
We just buffed the...
We buffed the potions and left it an action. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, alright, so let's see.
What?
32. I'm back up to 30.
Love
Right.
it. All right.
And that is going to be... I'm going to go into defense stance, or can I do that for my... No, I don't think I can do that for bonus action. Never mind. I think that's it.
You can't change your stance as a bonus action? I thought that you could.
I think it's a action.
Did you change
Okay.
your stance?
I think it's a bonus action. I'm pretty sure it is.
You want to call it?
I'm the
bonus action
DM.
right now?
Go ahead. It's a bonus action. Yep. Right
All
now, at the very least, until we confirm it's not, it's a bonus action.
So that'll
Change your
be...
stance.
I think that's disadvantaged to anything that attacks me. I'll have
Cool.
to read it real quick, but yeah.
Love it.
I'm
Yeah, no, that's
done.
fine.
That's my turn.
This isn't your only encounter, so I don't want you guys to die. Cool. That is going to be Zelonis' turn. Barry, your turn.
Okay.
There are 3 gorillas around you. One of them looks like they're drunk, wobbling. This one looks fucked up. The other 2 kind of look fine.
They kind of look fine.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna hit one for the drum.
Okay, and when are you going to get on that?
I'm just trying to think if I should do both on the one.
You can do an attack on one, see what it does, and then determine if you want to attack a different one after that.
Okay. Let's see. 16 plus 6 is...
Hits.
20.
Super hits. 16 already hits.
So that'd be 8 plus 5. That was a 1, but I have Savage Attacker, so I can re-roll any of my attacks. Or one attack per
Amazing. I'm
turn.
so happy with players who know the rules.
So that's actually going to be 5 plus...
5 plus what?
5
What
plus
is your
5, so 10. 10 damage.
You deal 10 damage to this one, and this thing coughs up blood and looks like it is ready to keel over. It is fucked up.
There's 3 left
Hand
still?
axes aren't bad.
Or 2?
Not
All
bad.
3 are still standing.
Okay,
Right now,
2 are-
one of them looks really fucked up. The other 2 just look injured, but they're kind of okay. They do look like buff humanoids because you singed off all their hair with all your fireballs.
Nice. Does Dolpho
Oh, you know what? Because I'm close enough, I'm gonna hit him
Dolpho
with
has
a D6
commoner
too.
stats.
I'm gonna...
Goblin King also has goblin stats. They're both hidden.
Because of the other monkey next to him, and then hope that the
Gorilla.
Divine Fury takes care of the 16 plus 6 for a hit.
Is Divine Fury smash or splash damage?
It is necrotic or radiant. We haven't really decided yet.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Well, it says the damage is necrotic or radiant. Feature, we decided, and I don't know that it's pertinent right now in this battle. Necrotic or radiant.
Right.
Being, I would imagine radiant based off of my character being gross, more so than necrotic. But well, I
yeah,
don't know. No, radiant's more like light, right?
Honestly, it could be either. But it doesn't make a difference fighting apes.
Yeah. So we can sort that out later.
Which one are you
So-
attacking?
The one to the left of the wobbly one.
Okay.
And that one was an 8 plus 5, so another 13. And
13
then,
damage.
yeah. And then all 3 of them take 1d6 plus 3,
Ooh.
which is another 5.
Another 5. You see that the one that was wobbling just... You can go ahead and finish him for me. We followed NADPOD rules where you describe how you kill the one on the left, the wobbly one.
So to attack the one and like kick off of his face.
You
Do it
kick
the other
his
one.
face off?
Yeah.
Amazing. You literally
Keep repelling
kick
into
the
the other one.
bottom of his fucking jaw, and like in Red Dragon, the guy slicing his face off with glass, his entire just gorilla face flies off and looks like a gorilla mask is flying off into the woods, and one of them falls flat on the ground dead. The other 2 look really injured, but they are still standing strong and don't look super deathly injured, but they are injured. Do you have any bonus actions or anything else you want to do?
No, I don't have bonus actions.
Darius, it's going to be you, my man.
Cool, arrow time.
Yep.
Cool. And that's an obviously hit on one of the gorillas.
Left or right?
Let's say left.
Cool. They both have identical hit points at the moment, actually. Well, they're different by 1.
That's gonna take 9 damage.
Okay, badass. Yeah, this one takes 9 damage. It looks like, you catch it in fucking its left pectoral muscle, and it like grabs the arrow and breaks it in his fucking chest and looks at you with hostility. Go ahead and take your second attack, right or left?
What's the distance between Zelonis, Barry, and the apes?
They're all standing within 5 feet of both. Well, Zelonis, I'm assuming at this point, since Barry stood in front of you, is 5 feet to the left of Barry, and Barry is right in front of one of them, and up to the right of him is another one.
Okay, it's a little hard because we're playing mapless, but I essentially want to cast something that's AoE that isn't going to hit our 2 melees.
Okay, what is the radius or diameter of your AoE?
20-foot radius, so I would have to
It would
cast
hit both of them. On either.
If I cast it at a point behind the apes, though.
If you you can cast it at a point just behind the apes. That would only hit both apes and neither Barry or Zelonis.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna cast Spike Growth.
Sure. What does that do?
20-foot radius. The ground becomes hard spikes. Creature moves into the area. They take 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Hard spikes and the transformation of the ground is camouflage and look natural on a creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell. Okay, so they have to make a wisdom saving throw to see whether or not they can even see this. One of them does see it. The other does not.
Okay.
Okay, and this doesn't deal immediate damage, right? This is just only if they have to move.
No, but it's also difficult terrain, so I believe if they're trying to swing while they're in it, that's difficult and disadvantage, I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah, dude. Is there anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's it.
It's gonna be Rigel for us.
Oh, interesting. Let's see. Is anyone hurting?
A little bit.
Zelonis could maybe.
Zelonis probably looks fucked up, dude.
Barely, I'm fine.
I'm going.
Although he did
to
just heal a
use-
potion.
He did.
Yeah, I'm at half.
You're at half.
Yeah, I'm at more than half, so I'm okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use a level 2 cure wounds on Zelonis.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Tickle
What are you giving him?
fingers.
Hold on, I gotta fucking read.
Tickle me with those heels.
Cool. 2.
I didn't expect apes to
Eight.
fuck you guys up so much. I'm so
6.
sorry that Darius
They
rolled
roll
a 3.
really high damage,
14.
dude.
Yeah,
They have
14.
3d10
14?
damage, and Darius rolled a 3. That's
get
why you guys
14,
are
Zelonis.
yes, guys.
Thank
see?
you. Feeling better.
Cool. That's your action. Do you want to use any bonus action or movement or anything like that? Bardic Inspiration or something?
I want a Bardic Inspiration,
Demir
Zelonis.
goes next. Cool. Zelonis goes right after the gorillas. Cool. Bardic Inspiration on Zelonis. Great. That's going to be Thamior.
All right, I go to firebolt the one that Darius took a shot at.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Bolt, not ball. So that'll be
You're getting advantage on this attack.
okay.
Oh, no. He gets disadvantage on his rolls for attack. You don't get advantage on the attack.
Well, I still hit
Yeah,
him. I got a 24.
it's super
So-
hits, of course.
So
Their AC is 12 or 14, by the way.
Oh, that is 23 damage.
Jeez, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so you 23 damage, absolutely amazing. So you shoot a
Oh,
fireball.
wait. I'm sorry. That's actually plus 5 with my staff, so that's 28 damage.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking crazy. So this guy takes so much damage. You shoot him with a firebolt, and he looks like he is not on death's door, but getting close. He looks kind of like he's rocking, almost like a boxer running out of stamina, but he is not fully done yet. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, buddy?
I believe that's all I can really do.
Okay. So there's 2 gorillas left. One is gonna swing on Zelonis. One is gonna swing on Barry. Both miss. But wait. What's Barry's AC? Barry's AC is 4. Okay. So one hits Barry, and
Is he
they.
disadvantaged?
Ooh, good call, actually. Ooh! Both fucking miss and do absolutely jack fucking shit.
Nice call,
That is going to be
guy.
Zelonis. Yeah, hell yeah. Good call, dude.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and the one that's closest to me then, I'm gonna strike it. I'm gonna,
Hell yeah.
let's see, overhead strike.
This one's looking really fucked up. Not quite at death's door, but still pretty fucked up.
Okay.
I don't like that. Now he has 20 more HP.
21.
21 hits, absolutely. You want to
Okay.
roll both?
I'll roll this one right now. And then I'll
Sure.
do bonus action to see if, well, I'll see if he dies first.
He's not going to die probably on one hit.
16?
16 damage?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you deal 16 damage to this fucking thing. You slash into its fucking torso, and it lets out like a... and it looks like it is pissed as fuck at you. This thing is nearly at death's door. Not quite, but he is staggering quite
Were
a bit.
those spikes behind them? Did I hear that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's in
They didn't
he's in
move.
the spike pit.
If
They
I
didn't
push them into it, is that gonna cause damage?
I mean, yeah, I would say if he has to
you
fall
knock
down in a
them
spike
down,
pit.
I will say that they will take the
Well, I can-
damage from Darius.
Yeah, if
2d4, yeah.
If I do the shield, I can either shove or knock prone. If I
I mean-
succeed.
Yeah, if you knock one of them prone, I'll say for sure that they're gonna take the spike growth damage. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So that's, I'm gonna push him down then.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
23 athletics.
Absolutely. Well, I guess I'll roll. To be fair, he got absolutely he falls. So, Darius,
Get
roll me
down.
2d4.
Cool. 5.
5. Okay, so this thing takes 5 damage. This thing is super on death's door at this point.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead.
You get a second attack, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack. him
Yeah,
again.
hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That
Ooh.
was a bonus action. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, I hate that this was a nat 20, but it was a nat
That
20.
sucks. Finish him. There's 0% chance you don't kill him, so finish him.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and lunge forward and plunge the blade into his chest.
Oh my god, dude. You fucking slowly, slide your blade into his chest while locking eyes so he understands that it's you who's fucking killing him. And you fucking slide it in and pull it out, and as you do, he just plunk drops to the fucking ground, and there's one gorilla left remaining for you guys, and that is going to be Barry's turn.
Kill it, Barry.
So there's only one monk left.
One gorilla left, correct.
Kill the monkey.
I'm gonna do 2
Great
attacks
eight.
on him.
It's a great 8.
So
I've got a 19 plus 6.
Someone's
wait.
just happy to not being called a lizard for once and gets to call something by another name.
Oh wait, hold on. What's the thing where a 19 crits? Who has that?
Fighters?
Yeah.
Fighters. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
19
and
does
then,
definitely hit him, though.
Oh yeah, and then I got a 15 plus 6.
Yeah, both
I just
hit.
couldn't remember. So then. 6
This
plus
one
5
still
is
looks
11.
kind of okay, kind of hurt, but like not like devastating.
So it's 21 damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, now he's not looking like super thrilled by that. You fucking. What's your weapon? You have a Warhammer, right?
Warhammer, yeah.
Yeah, you cave in 2 of his fucking ribs and then 1 of his fucking pectoral muscles and just clunk, clunk. Did you give me damage on both or just 1?
On both.
On both, yeah. You
That was
fucking.
on both, but it's not my divine fury,
Oh, hit it! Hit me with it, Doug.
which I
Yes.
got to re-roll, so that's 6 plus 3. So another
9
one.
more damage.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So you fucking just clunk, clunk, and he's fucking. This gorilla loses his breath for a second, and he coughs up a little bit of blood. He's not quite on death's door, but he is definitely looking fucked up as shit as he starts to stagger a little bit and cough up a little bit of blood. That's gonna be Darius.
Cool. Darius is gonna run up to Mr. fucking Damaged Ape,
Sure.
and he's gonna attack him with his long daggers.
Feel
Nice.
free, my Doug.
Is it made of wood?
All right. So that one is a 23, which obviously hits.
Super hits, of course.
So let's do that. So that's gonna be 10 plus. So that's gonna be 15 on the first dagger.
Okay, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, and the next one?
Alright, I'm gonna roll that. That's gonna be a 25.
It's a hit, absolutely hits.
It's gonna be 7. Ooh. That's gonna be 15 damage.
Darius, finish him.
Darius is gonna put both daggers into his chest cavity upwards so that they're causing maximum organ damage, and then slowly pull them long ways out.
Yeah, Darius fucking lifts this great ape slightly off the ground with both blades arced up in kind of a triangle, both like meeting at its heart, and look it dead in the eyes with his fucking silvery phantom eyes, and then just shunk, release both blades as he drops to the fucking ground.
Nice.
Amazing job, guys.
This was the most mechanically sound fight I have ever seen us do.
It was just 3 apes.
I'm gonna
The
chop
Shadow
one
King
head
fight
off.
was pretty solid, though, to be fair.
How
We're
many
getting
hit
better.
points do those things have?
The things had like 160 each.
Damn. 'Cause
Alright, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
one's head.
You're gonna, yeah, sure. You remove a giant great ape's head and
And then a nice
have that
flank
now.
to cook for later.
Yeah. And I take all 3 of the dicks.
What time is it?
Okay, so Barry
We just woke
collects.
up, right?
Well,
All
we
3
just started
dicks.
traveling, but we might want to take a short rest on this one.
Alright, guys, let's take a breather. I can cook us up some monkey meat.
Yeah,
Cool.
and you guys got a 10 on the second roll, so you're solid for the next few miles.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna real quick just
Does anybody need to like leave now, or are we good? Because there's, I'm just gonna be dead ass. 2 more encounters you're about to have.
I'm ready.
If anybody
I gotta
needs-
be on a flight at 8.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so we'll end the session now. We'll pick this up on the next session.
Okay.
This is where we're gonna end our session, boys. Fucking magnificent job on the Great Ape fight. Genuinely shocked that fighting Great Apes was maybe one of the hardest battles you've had, including the Shadow King.
Oh my god. Almost
Well
died.
done all around, dude. This is the longest session we've had in months.
I use a Song of Rest.
Feels nice.
Absolutely majestic. What a fucking great time, guys.
Everybody, make sure to mark your
Everyone
spell
get an
slots.
additional-
Mark your spell
1d6.
slots, mark your current hit points, because we're picking up from... You have 2 more encounters you're about to go through, so...
I am using Arcane Recovery to get my 4th level spell slot back.
Nice.
Love it.
Rigel's Reminders.